talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. Just blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't good game, homie, sorry. They say conversation rule the nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the S.C Experience, aka your boy Eric. And I don't know why my lighting's like that, but salute to everybody in the chat. Hopefully, everybody had a blessed day today. You already know it's a Friday night type of deal. Raiders, Vikings preview Sunday afternoon football, 1:25 Pacific Standard Time, 4:25 Eastern Standard Time, and we will be live for that. But today we are gonna preview the game, see what the other team is gonna bring to the table, and see if it's a tougher matchup than what it was at the Hall of Fame game. So, first of all, shout out to everybody, man. Blessings upon blessings. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully everybody had a blessed day. Positive vibes heading your guys' way. Remember, tough times never last. But tough people doing. You guys are awesome. Tough people. Let me see who's in the chat right now. Shout out to Cool Kev. Hollywood is in full effect. Hell nah, Cool Kev. Shout out to Michael Guerrero. He'll bring the meat to the grill. There you go. Shout out to Michael. Shadow, what up? What up, Shadow? What up? What up? Salute to you. Salute to Egletarian. What's good, Egletarian? Good to see you. Auntie Six, my brother. What up? Chat S Experience, the young bull of Raiders YouTube. Raiders! You already know what it is. Shout out to Auntie Six. Hi, Eric. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Hope all is well, Sean. I'm doing pretty good. Ready to talk some Raider football, you feel me? And some Raider news. Yep, you already know what it is. What's good, Press? Eric, what's up, little bro? What's good, Digital Press? Hopefully all is well. Shout out to Lord Rochitas. What's good? Good to see you as well. Let me see. Terrence, the king of moderators, is in the building. What up, Terrence? What up? What up? Panda TY. What's good, Panda? Sick profile picture. Shout out to Panda. Let me see who else is here. Terrence dropping all the Discord links already. Make sure to go follow the Instagrams too and all that. Shout out to Willie Wayne. Salute Eric and Nation. Salute to you, Willie Wayne. Hope all is well. Let me see who else in here. Ray Love. What's good, Ray Love? Good to see you as well. Let me see. Are we? Oh, hell yeah. We're winning now. Let's go Dodgers. Shout out to Ray Love. What's good, Ray Love? Salute to you. And salute to Raider Bob. Hope what up, everyone? Hope all is well with you and yours. You already know what it is. Ready to own these Cowboys tomorrow. Shout out to K-Hop, the Broncos donkey fan. Shout out to you. So let's get the Raider news out of the way before we preview Sunday's game. So Darren Waller, like expected, like I talked about the past few lives, has had a minor injury. It's finally confirmed. He has I think it's like a hamstring, something with his knee, somewhere around there. Injury, of course, costing him not to be there at practices, but he will return next week. So he wasn't holding out. He was injured after all. On another news, there was another guy that goes on the IL once again for the Raiders, and it's the guy I talked about before, right? He was the backup to Nate Hobbs, the backup slot, in my opinion. And Cravon LeBlanc goes down and goes straight to the IL. Another defender down. Um, Once again, another defender down. So that already is around three people that are out for the season. A linebacker, an outside linebacker, and a defensive back. So I don't know. I don't. It just continues to. Why does it look like that? That's so weird. How the lighting is like that. I don't know why it's like that. I'll fix it in a little. But it sucks seeing our depth go down and down. I know it's only three guys, but three guys is a lot already. You know, injuries are gonna happen, but season-ending injuries don't necessarily happen often in the beginning, but it's starting to become a trend recently. We know today some preseason games happened today, and we know some people got injured today. Everybody's playing their starters. What I seen is when I was watching the Eagles game earlier, the Eagles had their starters out there. They had their quarterback and the receivers out there in the first series. Nobody got hurt there, but Jalen Hurts did take a hard hit. The following play, Zach Wilson tears his ACL. The quarterback for the Jets, he's done for the Jets. So there goes Zach Wilson, right? There's also other significant injuries. Drake London goes down with an injury, a knee injury. My boy Drake London, the guy that I've been valuing so high, wide receiver from USC, goes down with a knee injury. Reports say it's not going to be too bad, but it's still an injury in preseason. What you're seeing is a trend. The Niners, they have Trey Lance starting. Everybody's starting their starters. So now this gives me a perspective of what the Raiders could possibly do. And they already started their starters in the Hall of Fame game. So let me see. And I got somebody backstage, man. He's joining me all the way from North Cal over there, man, representing the West Side too. All things Warriors, Oakland A's, and of course your Las Vegas Raiders, Los Angeles Raiders, and Oakland Raiders. Raider earns in the building. What's good?
West side in this motherfucker. What's happening with y'all?
Oh, hold on, let me put this shit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, what's good, man? How are you doing?
Shit, I can't call it, man. You know what I'm saying? Want to talk this sports? I'm trying to get back in this groove and get ready for this good thing. So I hear Mister not available is not available again, huh?
Who? Waller?
Yep.
Yep, he went down with an
Hope,
injury,
bruh, I
like I was
hope it ain't this
predicting.
bullshit like last year, bruh.
I don't know, man. Apparently, it's a knee injury. Apparently, he's gonna be back next week. That's what it's looking like. Let me see who else is in here. Shout out to Michael and shout out Pyro's in here. Shout out to Pyro. What's good, Pyro? What up, my brother? Vic 3 is in the building. What's good, Vic? Good to see you as well. Tough to be a Jets fan. Prayers to Wilson though. Hey, at least he's got a mother to take care of,
What
right?
up, Kev? What up, Prezi? What up, Ty?
Yep,
What
exactly,
up,
Raider. But
Archivas?
at least Zach Wilson will have all his friends' moms to take care of him.
Wait,
Fuck.
what? Oh shit.
Shout out to Jesse Cardenas. What's good? Raiders all day, baby. You already know what it is. Shout out to Jesse Cardenas. El Capitan Rafael's in the building. What up, Raf? What's good, Raider Casper?
Rock.
Reports are stating to come out. It's not a torn ACL, but a sprained MCL and should be back week one. It's crazy.
For who? For who's that? Waller?
Is it Waller? Casper, you're talking about Zach Wilson. Oh yeah, the Dodgers
What up,
up
Jesse?
3-0. Shout out to Pyro. What's good, Pyro? What's good, brother?
Pyro.
Shout out to Thomas Hernandez. Salute, salute, salute. So look, hopefully I didn't miss any other Raider. I did miss some Raider news. What am I saying? Um, we signed a cornerback today, actually,
Yeah, we
defensive
did.
back, right before we ended up finding out that Cravon LeBlanc was down with an injury. Let me actually make sure what his name is. Let me see.
Can't
I
remember
can't
his name.
find
I'm
it.
looking it up right now.
Where is it? Oh, here we go. So we signed Nate Brooks. I know he's an ex Cardinal, if I'm not mistaken. I'm
That's
looking
right.
at his stuff right here. Um, it's a guy they brought in because LeBlanc's gone. He's a 6 foot guy, so above 6 foot, practically 192 pounds. He played for Miami, played for Baltimore, and then Cardinals. Didn't have that much playing time in either teams. And it's another guy that is a camp body. So
Yeah.
I mean, shit, right? Let me see. Y'all watched the Mir Abdullah interview today? No, I have not. I have not watched the
No,
interview.
didn't see that.
I've been slacking on it. I've been slacking on a lot of interviews recently. There's just so
What's
many
up?
interviews, bro. It's just
Why
like,
why
fuck.
why did Deshaun look like? Why did Deshaun Watson look like trash today, bro?
Wait, did he actually play?
They say he played a few series and completed one pass for 7 yards, bro. 3 series
Let me see.
completes one pass for
Let me
seven
check this.
yards.
The Browns, right? The Browns.
I mean, a few
Um,
of those passes hit his receivers in the
Look
hands.
at
They just
that.
dropped it.
Trevor Lawrence played today,
Oh, really?
and he didn't play against the Hall of Fame game. Does that mean Derek Carr gets at least a series? Only time will tell, right?
I
Um,
don't think Derek Carr really needs a series.
you gotta warm him up some way, man. You can't just go into the season not warming up on the field. At least you feel me. I would say
Well,
the
not this
preseason
game.
game on the Patriots. I think the Patriots game, but I mean, I know we're not every other team, but every single team has had their starters out there today. Every
Really?
single for at least a series. Every quarterback practically
Well,
in the books,
guess
if
what
I'm
we're
not
doing on
mistaken.
Sunday?
Yeah, Deshaun Watson played 1 for 5, 7 yards. Fucking hell, mate.
Bruh.
Oh shit. But Nick Chubb
I don't
didn't
even know
play.
what to think
So
about that.
there's that. Zay Jones played. Uh Travis Etienne played. Dearness
It's
Johnson played.
Etienne, bro. Etienne. This is what say Etienne.
Etienne, EDN, EDM. Let me see who else
Stupid.
played their starters. Let me see. Did they play Kyler Murray? Mm,
I'm not sure.
No, they didn't. Okay, so only certain. Oh well, fuck the Bengals. Of course, are not gonna play fucking Joe Burrow. They did play some of the defensive starters. Okay, fuck the other teams. Who cares? Um, Shout out to everybody in the chat. Watson blamed his helmet for looking trash, always passing the buck. Damn, he blamed his helmet. That's crazy.
Mike, you want to know what
Watson
I'm smoking?
Watson misses his happy endings. Facts, huh? Earn smoking that same purple kush. Oh shit.
No, sir. Ernest smoking. I don't even know. This is white runts, they call it. That motherfucker pretty. Look at that shit. Ooh.
And facts right there. That's capital FACTS. Facts. Sean Johnson. Fernando Tatis is suspended for 80 days. Fuck you, Padre fans.
Bruh, I knew
That's all I
you
gotta
was going
say.
to say something about that.
Shout out to Reaps. All these talking so much shit after the trade deadline. I
Eric,
love it.
why,
Shout
why
out
do you
Reaps.
hate the Padres so much? They're not even a threat to y'all.
I hate their fan base. Shout out to
That's like
Raider
the
F for
Raiders
life.
hating the Jets and shit. Like hating the team that ain't even a threat. Like,
Shit, they're still rivals, technically speaking, division.
or that's
Shout
like
out to Raider F for life.
that's like the Warriors hating on the Lakers. It's like a team that's not even a threat.
Fuck the Warriors. Shout out to
Yeah.
Raider F for life. What up, sis? Hope all is well. Good to see you, Eric. Lakers versus Mavs on Christmas. Fuck it. Let's beat up Luka Doncic. Shout out to everybody in the chat. No Rogers today. Yeah, they're not gonna play Rogers. Rogers is a little slimy motherfucker. So let's get straight into Sunday's game. I have a little bit of a thing to watch out for a couple guys, right? A couple guys on Sunday that play for Minnesota, of course. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Enjoy my guy. Enjoy you too, Vic. Shout out to you, brother. But here we go. So this is the Vikings offense that I want everybody to pay attention to. These names. These names are gonna most likely start for the Minnesota Vikings. You got KJ Osborne, which is the third receiver on that team. We all know Thielen and of course Justin Jefferson are 1 and 2, followed by KJ Osborne, and then the rookie straight out of Michigan State, Jalen Naylor, right here. And I actually have clips of him in college that we're gonna look at to see what he brings to the table, because that's gonna really test Bryce Crosby, Nate Hobbs, and all those guys. Then Ed Ingram. I talked about Ed Ingram before the draft season. He was from LSU, a guard that I wanted to bring in. Very versatile, very driven. Is also a rookie that's gonna most likely start at the offensive line. Madison Alexander, which is the number 2 back besides Aaron Jones. I'm
Bruh,
pretty sure
he's a
Madison's
good
gonna get.
running back, bruh. When he had to fill in last year, he did some things. He's a good running back. Watch out for that dude. Don't sleep on him.
Yep. Madison Alexander is somebody that I think is gonna play, get at least a few snaps. Ty Chandler, I really like Ty Chandler coming out of North Carolina, rookie right there as well. He's a dog. I also got a clip from him too. And their two quarterbacks are most likely gonna start. Reports are that Kirk Cousins was gonna start, but he ended up catching COVID yesterday, so he's out for the game. So they will not play the starter, but they were looking into starting Kirk Cousins against us, which would have been good because that would have been a starting quarterback to test our young defense, right? Test our
Right.
young defense, but he ended up going down with COVID. There's no Kirk Cousins tomorrow, and it's something to monitor because hopefully nobody else on this team catches it. Because you know how the NFL goes with those protocols, you end up missing the next game. Um,
Yeah.
Sean Manayan and Kellen Mond. We all know Kellen Mond. Kellen Mond has been passed around a lot. That guy, they're both fighting for that starting role, so they're both gonna start. I mean, Sean Manayan's probably gonna start, then Kellen Mond's gonna get the second series. Both guys that are not fully proven, and guys that we gotta look out for. I got somebody else backstage, man, joining us over here, man, from the West Coast too. 420 show, everything 420. It's 420 somewhere. You feel me? Smoking that. I don't know what the fuck he gonna smoke today, but it's my boy Raider Gabe's in the building. What's good,
So,
Gabe?
man,
What's up,
what's
Gabe?
good? What's good? What up,
What's
Ern?
good? Hey, how you feeling, brother? You ready for Sunday?
I well, chilling.
Woo. Yeah, hell yeah. You hear everything that happened around the NFL today?
Shit, not really. What's cracking? What's
People
cracking?
injured left and
Des-
right. Torn ACL
Deshaun
for Zach
Watson laid an
Wilson.
egg.
Deshaun Watson played like shit.
I know I did
Yeah.
hear somebody who tore their ACL.
Zach Wilson.
Jets.
Oh,
And then apparently that's the thing, right? Who else? Freaking Drake London gets hurt on his knee,
oh yeah.
but he should be back soon. Ooh, there you go. There you go. There you
Pretty
go.
sure I can't get it to fucking focus, right? Focus, motherfucker, focus.
There you go. There you go. Getting a little focus right there.
What
Shout out to
what
everybody
is
in
it?
the chat, man.
There it is.
There it
Hell
is.
yeah.
What is it?
It's some glue.
I like glue.
Ooh, some
Yeah.
glue. There you go. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Here,
What
hold
up,
on.
Terrence?
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody, and if I did, I'm sorry. But these are some offensive people that I want everybody to look out for on the game. It's a great test. Jalen Naylor especially, and let me this is Jalen Naylor. Oh, I gotta refresh it. Hold on, give me a second. I have little clips of these rookies because these rookies do bring a lot of things to the table that could test our guys as well. So it's always good competition at the end of the day. So Jalen Naylor, of course, came from Michigan State, drafted I forgot when, but the guy has a good step, a good breakaway speed right there, as you can see on your screen. Let me take this off. He also is part of the screen game, so I wouldn't doubt it if Minnesota takes some screen games. He's got the
No
speed for it.
shit.
And this is one of my favorite
Yeah.
plays from him right here. Easy catch
Mm.
on their best corner right there in LSU. And I believe that's Stingley. If not, that's the other guy that I forgot his name. But the guy has breakaway speed at the end of the day. So he's really gonna test people like Bryce Crosby, Nate Hobbs, and all these other guys because he's fighting for a wide receiver spot right there, and he's got a point to prove. Another guy that I really like is Ty Chandler. This running back is a workhorse. In my opinion, is better than Brendan Brown, is better than half of our running backs. This guy is a baller, and it's as much as I love my running backs, man. Brendan Brown doesn't sell me. Brandon Bolden, we haven't seen too much of, and this guy reminds me a little bit of a Zamir White type of back with
But
breakaway
E,
speed and extra catch. Yeah, go ahead.
we can't say if Britton Brown we're sold on Britton Brown yet. We haven't even seen him yet.
I'm not sold on him, bro. He wasn't even the first back for UCLA.
He
He
wasn't.
got his spot taken by what's his name? Charbonnet. That guy. The guy that's predicted first round next year. Shout out Raider Way. What's good, Raider Way? Good to see you, and hope everybody's doing well. I'm so jealous of you all out there in Cali. You got the best weed. There you go. Hey, come
Oh
visit.
yes, yes, that's definitely true. Yeah, definitely.
Come
Yes,
visit.
sir. Yes, sir.
But on the other note, Ty Chandler hasn't had a snap in the NFL, so we're gonna see what he brings. But seeing from his clips from college, it's looking pretty damn good. This is some of the things he brings to the table, the breakaway speed as well, the power back mentality right here, trucking over. I believe that's Pitt, if I'm not mistaken. And then
Shit.
this is one of my favorite plays from him in college. Is he could catch the ball and has that breakaway speed. So we gotta watch out for this guy right here. This guy has all the
Shit.
potential to really test our defense. And the whole point of showing you guys this is because we gotta know our enemy. We gotta know what to look out for during the game. And like I said, this
Bruh.
guy's one of those ballers over there for North Carolina and is a baller for the Minnesota Vikings.
Bro, did you see that truck stick, bro? That shit was crazy.
That shit crazy. Woo! Look at that.
Yeah, that's that little company that hit
Hell
hit
yeah.
it hititcompany.com or something like that.
Hey, so
Hell yeah.
my nephew gave me some syrup, bro. 10,000 milligrams. I'm scared of it. I ain't
Damn.
even
Well,
opened this motherfucker yet. Look, it still got the
shout out,
seal on the bottle and shit.
shout out to Raider Way. Shout out to everybody else, and hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Like I said, if I did, please text again in the chat. So these are some of the rookies they got. S.C Asamoah. Hopefully I said that right. He's a 6'6" defensive end, a rookie there. Brian Asamoah. We're all familiar with Brian Asamoah. That guy was somebody I really wanted. A man coverage beast, a blitzing specimen, a tackling machine. Right there, he's gonna play for them on the defensive side of the ball. Caleb Evans, a bigger type of corner. He's also a rookie. Andrew Booth. I was high on Andrew Booth. The guy is a man coverage good for Clemson and could bring probably a workload for our wide receivers like Matt Collins and Keelan Cole. And Lewis signed their free safety from Georgia, also has the national championship blood in him. And the guy is really good at covering as well. And Chandon Sullivan, one of their newest additions from Green Bay, a slot corner there that's going to most likely play somebody like Demarcus Robinson and other people there to look out. And shout out to Queen Raiderette. What up, Queen?
What
Good
up,
to see you.
Queen?
Football as well. Shout out to Van City. My brother Van City from off of Canada. Shout
Ben,
out
what's
to Van
happening?
City. So I got some clips right here from the defensive side of the ball. This is Brian Asamoah. The guy is a blitzing master, a tackle for loss machine, like I said, and a man coverage pretty beast. As you see here, look, he gets a lot to the backfield. He's
Shit.
somebody we got to look out for our running backs. Our running backs are going to have a bigger test than what they had with Jacksonville. The guy's good. The guy's good at the end of the day. We're going to see if he could elevate his game in the NFL, but only time will tell then, right? But like I said, he could get to the quarterback, and he's faster than both of our quarterbacks. So our quarterbacks better make the right reads. Stidham, Mullins especially, he can't hold on to the ball too fast. Because if Brian Asamoah is coming after you, you can't hold on to that ball, bro. You're going to fumble, most likely. But yeah, so just replaying it again. That's Brian Asamoah. We got to look out for that linebacker core. And I'm excited for this game because it's going to be a real test for our guys, man. It really is. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see. We got 38 people up in the building. What up, DeMarcus Webb? Good to see you here. And here is, I believe this is Andrew Booth here. The guy was pretty good. Good tackling, good coverage. The guy is very physical as well. This is one of his plays right there where he gets physical and gets the interception. He's going to probably go against our number one wide receiver, whether it's Matt Collins or Keelan Cole or Tyron Johnson. Probably Tyron Johnson because he's faster and Andrew Booth could cover the faster guys. And then last but not least, Lewis Sign here, another guy from Georgia here. Does cause a lot of forced fumbles, can't tackle and can't cover as well. Right here, as you can see on your screen. So those are some notable guys that I want everybody just to notice on that Vikings team. Not saying they're gonna make a big impact, but they could. They could at the end of the day, right? And they're all gonna start. So, what do you guys think from those guys? What catches your eye right there?
Alexander Madison and that fucking running back that just trucked the shit out of somebody and then ran past another dude. That shit crazy. That's what I see Zamir White being, hopefully. That right?
Ty Chandler.
Nah.
Ty
Which
Chandler
one
right
was
here.
it? This one, right?
This one.
There.
Oh.
That's what I expect to see out of Zamir White.
Look at that breakaway speed too.
That
So
motherfucker, he go crazy, bro.
We just gotta wait. We just gotta hope all is well with this, man. But Gabe, what you think, man? What's catching your eye? What is somebody you're gonna look at for matchups wise with these guys?
Asamoah, like what you were saying, that dude is one of the guys that I wanted to get as a linebacker. You know what I mean? Because he would Dude's fast. Dude's fucking fast for a linebacker.
Yeah.
He's great at coverage, and look at fucking. He can get after the quarterback once he gets to that. He breaks through that line. Dude's a fucking hawk, man. He's looking for the ball, and he's just. I want to see if how our offensive line, how our second string guys can go up against like our tight ends. See if they can get good matchups against those type of guys, man.
Yeah. Somebody I'm gonna pay attention to is Andrew Booth. The reason being is everybody knows I was high on him, but not only that is he's gonna really test our corners because at the end of the day he wants to show his mark. He claims he's the best quarterback out of the draft. We got to see him prove it, and he's gonna come to play, right? With people like what's his name? Oh my god, damn! Hold up, let me. I hate that I keep forgetting names. It's just give me a second, yo. Let me
From where?
bring up this.
From the Vikings.
Yeah, their number one corner that they got. What's fuck? I know they lost Alexander. Okay, there it is.
Xavier Rhodes.
Cameron
He gone
Danzler.
from them.
Cameron Danzler. He's their number one corner besides Shannon Sullivan. Another corner for them is Patrick Peterson. We're all familiar with Patrick Peterson. He's still in the league. Just letting y'all know he's still in the league, and he's playing for them. But I don't think he starts. I think we'll see a little bit of Eric Kendricks, maybe Jordan Hicks, Zadarius Smith, probably on the first drive. Some of their notable starters on defense. Like I said, Andrew Booth, they're all gonna play most of the snaps. Lewis Sign, a Caleb Evans. So you're gonna see a Caleb Evans, Andrew Booth, and Lewis Sign take care of that secondary, and it's gonna really bring our wide receivers to their best forefront because I think these cornerbacks are better than what Jacksonville brought to the table. And the thing is with Jacksonville is they didn't have that much depth, so bringing in those second, third string starters weren't so good. At the end of the day, we should have caught more passes than what was given to us, right? Um,
Yeah.
and Stidham and Mullins better be on their ass, and Garbers better be on their ass because if, like Gabe said, if Asamoah's back there, bro, you better fucking be able to let that shit slide. Because last week, what I seen is that they hold the ball way too damn long, way too damn long. So, shout out to everybody in the chat. Graham Cam, what's good?
I'm just keeping an eye on too, also on like the guys that are like on the fence. See, because if which guys are gonna get a lot of playing time, right? Because those guys that are on the fence are gonna get a lot of playing time this week because that first cuts are coming the day right after, right? It's fucking so.
Yeah, Tuesday. Mhm.
You have to see which guys are gonna get a lot of play time, and from those guys that get a lot of play time that are on the fence, see which guys show out and which guys don't. You know what I mean? We'll get a pretty good idea of who's most likely gonna get cut. On Tuesday.
Shout out to Raider Ray, my bad. Chat panel, salute to you as well. Avikazi AR, what's good, AR? Good to see you as well, my
Avikazi.
brother from the land down under. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. 34 people in the building, man. 35 now, 36 actually. It's rising. Shout out to everybody, man. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. And like I said, stack them up. You already know how it goes. And the links are in the description. Not the description, and Terrence dropping them right there. And Terrence is also dropping my boys, my brothers right here, man. Links right here, Gabe and Raider Earn, man. Make sure to subscribe to those boys
Thank you,
too.
Terrence.
So if anybody's coming in new, I showed a little bit of a little presentation with what we got. I'll probably show it towards the end again. But our wide there's gonna be a lot of tests throughout the backfield, right? I finally got the 22 film. So I officially have it in my back pocket of the Hall of Fame game, and I have the 22 film. So guys, stay tuned for the next breakdown because it's gonna be even better angles than what the fuck I was presenting. Now you could really see the full play in effect, and I should have the Vikings as well, probably by maybe Wednesday or Thursday, but my birthday is Friday, so there's gonna be that little delay right there as well. But hopefully everybody's having a blessed day. But like I said, man, we're moving up over here. So let me see who else in here. That's NFL. I have NFL Plus, and 22 film hasn't came out till NFL Plus yet. So that I know of, it hasn't yet. Well, it's supposed to happen, but I haven't seen it yet. So, yeah. Shout out to everybody. Game predictions. Hey, let's do it. Let's do predictions. Let's do predictions. So, what's your guys' score predictions, and who's gonna ball out this week?
Let's see. Ball out this week, I think for sure is gonna be
Give me a
I
second
think
while you think.
Malcolm.
Okay.
I think Malcolm Kuntz. For some reason, I think Kuntz is gonna ball out this week. And on the offense, I think I don't know one of those. I think what are the guys from the receiving corps gonna ball out, but I think it's gonna be
Okay.
fuck dogs because it's because a lot of guys that are we're not gonna get a lot of starters this week. I think for
Yeah.
in
Okay.
I think we're gonna get a lot of second, third string guys who are gonna try to make that cut. You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
they got to make that evaluation. I think. Um, Fuck Luke Masterson. Yeah, that's another guy. I forgot. Yeah, I liked him how he played last week
Yeah,
for
he looked
sure.
really good, man. He looked really good. I just want to, before we could continue with the conversation, I just want to reply to K Hop. K Hop, they said 10 minutes after the game, though. 10 minutes after the game is the full game replay. Then it's the condensed version that happens 2 to 4 hours or maybe an hour after the game. The condensed version is all the highlights. It's a 30-minute clip, 40-minute clip of the game. The full game is 2 hours. The film hasn't came out because if you check NFL Plus right now, there's no film on there. I haven't checked right now. You could go check right now, but what I've seen in the morning is that there was no film there. So they're slowly building it. And once I start getting the 22 film from the NFL Plus, I'm getting it to two different sources. So I always want to be on top of it before NFL Plus does. So then when I bring down the film to you guys can see it firsthand. I know other people do breakdown film, but I'm trying. I'm starting to get the X's and O's together. So slowly, you're gonna start seeing me sound like a miniature Josh McDaniels or some shit. I don't fucking know. But continue with the conversation. Who else is looking? Who else are you looking at? Offensive wise. Oh, you said wide receiver. You said defense. Any special
Uh,
teams guys?
I like Keelan Cole if he gets some burn, or like Justin Hall. That's another guy who needs to show up too. Tyrone Johnson for sure needs to fucking show up. He needs to fucking show up from last week because that was a big drop last week, dog. And if he wants to stay on this team, he needs to fucking show up. He needs to
Yep.
make those catches.
Yep. Shout out to Avakazi. Good thing you're going on the film breakdown. SC, I appreciate it, brother. That means a lot.
I got score
Amir Abdullah.
prediction.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, Raider Ray, I see you. That's possible. So 17-31 Raiders with
Okay.
I see Zamir White and Alex Leatherwood going crazy.
Okay. Okay.
I see Malcolm Kuntz doing some things.
Mhm.
Uh, damn, I had something else I was gonna say. I forgot. Shit, stop! Don't. If you guys haven't already started smoking weed, don't start.
Jesus Christ. Shout out to Avakazi. Darian Butler needs a better showing. His coverage was a little suspect, but he was really good on the tackling side of things. So yeah, I gotta see him too. I gotta see him too. And Raider Ray, you're right. Amir Abdullah is an ex Minnesota as well. It's his old team. He might have a baller game again. He is a running back one. You're right about that, but he is playing the former team, like you said, and he could have a tremendous game. What I seen last week was okay. This guy could ball. Now show me against the Vikings. Show me that. Show me that you could do it on a consistent basis. Another two guys after looking at the defensive line yesterday, two guys that really need to step it up is Payco because if not, he's gonna get his ass cut. Because what I seen on film, holy damn, the guy got
Cut
pancaked more
that
than once.
motherfucker.
That boy got thrown like a rag doll, bro. That
Pancake,
motherfucker.
pancake,
Yeah, we
pancake,
can't have that shit.
Pancake.
panko. That was
We don't
And
have
then
we don't have those. This ain't Denny's.
facts. And then you're right. The other one, Zach Valkenburg. Hopefully he gets more playing time in the third quarter. Plays with a ridiculous motor, with the need at edge depth. Keep an eye on him. And if anybody hasn't yet, go check out the defensive line film I broke down yesterday. It shows kind of these guys: Zach Valkenburg, Tanga Vailoa, also people like Billings, Payco, Neil Farrell Jr., Butler. Vernon Butler had a decent game. That's something that I'm gonna look forward to see what he could do. But we need some pass rushing through the middle because our goddamn pass rush was pretty much non-existent. Um, and our run stop was good. So hopefully they could continue it going now against a better back, and in general, right? Let me
Oh,
see.
look at
Oh, you got this shit embroidered. I see you.
There you go. Shit, I don't
What's
even
up,
got
Eric?
my.
You got to
Oh,
go get this hat, bro. What you doing, man? You're the only one. You
Hey, SC, you see it right there? SC,
Yes,
Oh, look
sir.
at you. Okay.
you
The
see the
draft
pin
hat.
game right there? You see that? You see that? The robber, the shooter. You already know what it is right there. You already know I'm rocking that shit. Uh, uh, did you like Valkenburg? Yeah, he was there on one play. Actually, I got you, Raider Ray. Hold on, give me a second. I think I
I
still
like his
have it.
number. The number's cool.
The number.
54. You know, he wears 54.
Fact. Let me see. Let me see if I could bring up the clips I got from him. Give me one second. He looked pretty good. He does got that motor. It shows. He doesn't give up on plays, but he didn't have too much of a film on him because they didn't give him too many snaps. Let me see if I could believe. I forgot which play it was. I think it
Jerry
was.
Green too, man. I want to see if that dude could get some play. Matthew Butler. Oh yeah, defensive tackles. Those are the guys that I'm trying to look out for this week too. Neil Farrell,
Yeah.
Matthew Butler. Want to see how they perform. With that first team.
Facts. And just to for my boy Raider Ray here, let me make sure I got the right film right here for you, brother. Let me see. Give me a second. Yes, that's him. Okay, perfect. Let me bring it up on clip right here. This is one of them. This is one of them right here. Right there on the left side of your. Hopefully you can see my arrow right here. He's right here on the top of your screen. On the top of your screen right there, uses his footwork, gets practically to the quarterback, gets a QB hit there, forces the pressure. Him and Neil Farrell. Neil Farrell's right here. This should have been holding, but hey, we're the Raiders. He gets through here.
Yeah.
Pressure from Valkenburg, pressure from Neil Farrell, and you could say pressure by Tanga Valoa. So that's something that Valkenburg could bring to the table. That athleticism, that motor, that speed threat he could bring to the table. So that's one of his clips right there, um, from Valkenburg right there. So, um, yes, Zach Valkenburg disengaged off blocks during the run, but he needs to use his hands better in pass rush. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't have too much film based on him because at the end of the day, there wasn't too much to look at just because they didn't give him too much playing time like the others. But of course, he was one of those guys I'm gonna keep an eye on this upcoming Sunday game. Malcolm Kuntz, Gabe said it. But this offensive line, that's where I'm gonna really keep my eyes on because the offensive line shown glimpses of good, but now with a better team and a better pass rush, what can the edges do, the tackles do, and what can the guards do? That is the question. Will our screens work? Will our screens not? Will our run game work? Do I have to pass more against the Vikings? Who knows? Because the Vikings had got a lot of run stoppers like Asamoah, like other guys, Linval Joseph. They got other guys there. So yeah. What did you remember what you were gonna say, Gabe? Not Gabe. Ern.
No, I'm high.
Hey,
Fuck yeah.
Clee. I
I'm
haven't
high
heard
as shit.
shit from Clee, dog. I see people talking about Clee. I haven't heard shit about Clee, dog. Like that. I wonder what if he's just like lost all hope, or he's just like trying to fucking, he's just trying
Facts.
to. I don't know what, dog. Because with Clee, I don't know. Like he's just disappointed.
Bro, if Clee can get if we can get anything out of Clee, bro, I mean, when he flashes, that fool flashes like crazy. We just need him to flash. I think this new staff is gonna get something out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully,
I
man.
I hope.
Like that
You
dude.
know what I mean?
Shit, I hope so too. Fuck.
Oh,
I
Gabe, did
mean,
you did you see your old boy Waller?
Oh yeah, the interview.
Nah, bro. So he's missing more time with another injury, bro.
Fuck. What is it now?
But I want to know is Eric, where's that energy for Waller that you be having for Trayvon?
fuck Trayvon Mullen. All right. Anyways, fuck that guy, and I'll forever say that shit. What are Raiders till death? What's going on with Waller? This is the thing going on with Waller. Like I reported before, he's been missing a lot of. I'm just kidding on fuck Trayvon Mullen. Hopefully, I don't lose no subscribers. I'm just kidding. But shout out to Raiders till death. Yeah, so he has a knee injury, and that's why he's been missing practice. Apparently he's gonna be back next week, so at least we got somebody returning, right? How's Trayvon Mullen doing? Is he returning next week? Ern?
Not
No
sure.
insight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, shout out to Raiders till death.
He's sending shots. Okay, my high ass is just like, duh, I don't know. Okay, I got you. Okay, time for me to wake up. Time for me to wake up now.
Too high. Earth's too high right now, bro.
Time for me to wake up now. Snap out of it and smoke another blunt.
Shout out to Raiders to death, though. I appreciate y'all. I'm just kidding, man. Hopefully Mullen comes back, man. Because with goddamn fucking what's his name, Craven LeBlanc completely gone, we are thin at that. We're getting thin at that position, man.
Bruh,
We are.
let me tell
So
you,
we better
it's-
hope these guys
We
come
still got-
back, bro.
I've heard some shit from Chris Jones, and
Yeah.
then Bryce Cosby. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
having those two guys back there too are still.
Those guys gotta
it's
step
still
up,
good,
yeah.
And then a Meek, Meek still, Darius Phillips. So I mean, I think we're still cool. We're still cool there. It's just fucking.
Bro, I'm hearing Anthony Abbott's not even looking that good, y'all. Have y'all heard anything different?
It's weird because the reports were in OTAs and stuff. He was looking good in the beginning of training camp. He was looking good, and then after a while, it started being a little bit on the decline. But who else did they do that with? They did that with Leatherwood. They said he started playing trash and then came out on the field and produced. So I ain't really worried. These reports are just whatever happens on the field. That's what I want to see, and that's what I want to see with everybody. It goes for every single person on this team. I gotta see it executed on the field. I mean, as much as I love Derek Carr, everybody knows how much of a Carr supporter I am and how many times I got into arguments over him, protecting him. But these reports about he hasn't thrown a pick in training camp is training camp. Come on now, let's see him on the field and let's see him let's see him at least produce something, right? I know he's gonna do good, but it's just a little bit of a it's just reports off a training camp. It's another thing on the field. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think this year you're going to see the real DC, bro. What we saw with him
I predicted,
with
yeah.
Crabtree and Cooper, that's what we're going to see out of DC this year. His numbers
and
going to be
I
off the chart, and
another
he's going to be
level,
an MVP candidate.
and another level than that, like Cooper and Crabtree to another level.
Yeah, facts. That's another homer, baby.
Number 11 in a row.
Trace Thompson right there. Shout out to Clay. That's the only time I'm going to say
Clay's
shout
brother,
out to Clay.
dog. Clay's brother.
Curry was at our game the other day.
Wait, shout out who, Eric?
Shut up.
What team does he
Anyways,
play for?
shout out to James Furpo. What's
Does he
good,
play
brother?
for the Lakers?
Hope all is well.
Wait, no, he doesn't play for the Lakers because the Lakers didn't make the playoffs, and Clay got a ring this year, so that doesn't fit.
And he's Steph was at the game the other day too. He fucking was at the Dodger game the other day.
Yeah,
Was
yeah. Curry was there.
Yeah, he was was able to get right before he was leaving the game and shit. He was able to get fucking Trace Thompson get like a fucking double on fucking video and shit.
Facts, yeah, he did. Shout out to Graham Cam. Ernest so faded he missed all the shots that was fired, huh? Yeah, he did. He was just looking at me like, what did you just say?
I only caught one of them.
Hey, shout out to Ray Love as well.
SC.
Yeah.
How about Fernando Tatis?
Hey, no, I was asking Eric a legitimate question earlier. Can somebody answer me? Why do you guys hate the Padres so much? They're not even a threat, bro. You guys are like
the
a
fan base,
team.
bro. It's the fan base, bro.
It's not that. It's like they're like, even the media too. Like all the little trades that they try to do right before the trade deadline, talking about Fernando Tatis coming back. They got Soto and all this shit that they gotta watch out. The Dodgers gotta watch out because they might have been games behind, but. And then this fool fucking tested positive for fucking PEDs today.
What do you get? 80
games? Fucking games.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
hit that like button for me,
Does he get paid for those 80 games? Or there's no pay, no nothing?
No pay.
I can see why they call it Slam Diego. I also read on Twitter today that the Raiders are still trying to decide whether they need to look at outside the building or if they have the answer at OT in the building. And that's what Sunday's all about. They're going to see if they could do it on a consistent basis. Heading into Tuesday, the cuts. And for the 42 people in here, man, please hit that like button. Let's get a 40 likes, man. I'll greatly appreciate it. But Van City, you're completely right. They are looking outside, but they got to first see what they have in the room, right? What we need to watch is the film on Gabe's eyes to see how low they've gotten in the matter of minutes. My guy's talent is jumping off the table.
Hey, you know what I noticed the other day was hella funny? When you see Gabe at nighttime, Gabe be high as fuck. When you see Gabe in the morning when he's on his way to work, his eyes be like motherfucking silver dollars and shit. They be like,
hey, it's crazy too because I get up and I get high in the morning, but it's just like I'm so up in the morning because of all that sleep, from the nighttime that even if I do get high, you know what I mean? It's not like it isn't giving me the effect when I'm relaxing, you know what I mean? When I'm
Yeah.
relaxing,
Right,
getting
right.
high, it's more like I'm relaxing. My eyes get low, all that shit, get lazy. But when I'm if I'm at work or anything like that, allegedly, and I get high, I fucking, it's like more focused. Like I get
Yeah.
more like into what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Facts. And
Yep,
there's
exactly.
a reason why I have these glasses, man. They take care of my eyes a lot. Yes. 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 Not saying I do anything, but I'm
Hey,
just saying.
hey,
I'm just saying.
1 week, dog. 1 week.
Eric's still a weed virgin.
Fuck you.
1 week from today. I'm
I
gonna
know,
go
right?
fucking smoke him out with a fat fucking blunt.
1 week,
Hell
y'all.
yeah.
I'm gonna
I
be
want to see that
live
shit on live.
from Vegas. I'm gonna be live from Vegas in
He
the
can be
early
live from
afternoons.
he can be
Early
live from the
afternoons.
Chuck E. Cheese in Vegas.
Chuck E. Cheese. Fuck you. Uh,
What is it
hey,
called? What
they've
is
been
the shit
busted,
at
man. We're going up.
circus called the Adventure Dome?
Hey, that shit's flat. I don't care what anybody says. If you go to the Venture Dome, that shit is fun as fuck. All right, it is. It is. Get the wristband. Be there for a couple hours. There you go. Right. Um, Shout out to Panda. Yes, Amik Robertson is back in the building. Amik will start on Sunday, I believe. If I were to predict the starting corners, Nate Hobbs, Amik Robertson, and you can see Cosby. You can see Cosby in there,
Yo, I
maybe.
do really want to see a Meek out there because they're talking about a Meek is doing pretty
Ballin'.
Yeah,
good against
that's what I'm
Devontae,
saying.
bro. I'm like, so let's see that shit in the game. Because last year I
Facts,
didn't
facts.
like what I saw. Let's see if he improved like that. You feel me?
Does Carr not throwing a pick in camp look good on DC or bad for our secondary? Oh, good question. Oh, fuck. That's a good question.
Bad for the
I would.
secondary. Definitely bad for the secondary. Because they're what 2 weeks into camp now, and yet nobody's been able to get one off him. I mean, who the fuck is he? Joe Montana out here? I
They've
mean, I
gotten
love
off a
DC.
Stidham.
I love DC, and I'll probably fight a motherfucker over DC. But bro,
Yes,
come
he
on, man.
will. Yes, he
He's still
will. I
DC.
could confirm that. He's fought in like 8 different people on the panels. He's on an 8-0 streak already, man. It's crazy, man. Does Carr not throw? Oh well, yeah. Sorry, I'm repeating the same fucking shit. Am I high?
Hey,
Yeah.
Carter, that shit. I mean, I would want Carr to like be more making more try to like make those window plays right now. You know what I mean? To like
Yeah.
get trust in his arm. I mean, if he's doing those kind of throws and he's still not throwing the pick, then okay, fuck it. But this is the time where you gotta take like risk and shit. In practice, just like see if you can do it. Fucking see what you got, man. Shit.
Yeah, facts. I think it's good on Carr. I mean, I'm gonna give our secondary the benefit of the doubt because they did look good on the field. So, who knows, right? But that is against their second string quarterback. But we got to see what they do this year. Like I said, Kirk Cousins was supposed to start, but he caught COVID, so that's out of the picture.
Fuck it.
Got the
Um,
Rona.
yeah, if we're looking at what the Pats do with their O line, they don't ask their guys to hold their blocks for very long. Quick releases will make things easier for our young linemen. And Derek Carr, if there's anything about Derek Carr, he has a fast release. It's a quick release he got, so that benefits
That's
him.
some.
You want?
That's something I was thinking about, bro. We're gonna have to design a lot of quick release plays because we know that our offensive line is gonna be able to hold their blocks that long. If we can get 1.5 seconds out of them on blocking, then that's what I mean. Josh McDaniels ain't stupid. He knows what personnel he has and like how to to hide those deficiencies. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm an A's fan and we'll beat the fuck out of the Padres. There you go. Shout out to Willie Wayne. What's good, Sativa? You already know what it is. Hey, look at that! Look at that background. Woo!
Bro, that
That,
shit
that
look nice,
That's why Gabe.
bro.
That's why Gabe stood up because he wanted us. He wanted to flex real quick on his view.
Bro, I
He
know
got
that's
there.
that's not in my part of California. Shit.
Yeah,
That's
that shit's
SoCal,
fucking
baby.
true, man.
That's your view. My question is, would Daryl Williams really be that much of an upgrade? Like an upgrade for sure, but would be enough of an upgrade? He would be in a veteran standpoint, and just that we know what he could bring to the table. We still have a lot of questions with these young guys, but I don't think it's too much of an upgrade to go out there and trade at this point, or do anything, or sign him, or give him money. I mean, not trade him,
Why
but
is
sign him.
Daryl Williams still out there, bro?
That's the
Everybody talks.
question. Why is
That's
Everybody
the
talks like he's
question.
the fucking answer, but he's still on the market. There's a reason for that. What's that
he
reason?
apparently got signed by the Chiefs, and apparently there was some altercation, or I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't that the contracts went down. I think it's because Orlando Brown went back to camp, maybe, but I don't know what
Oh,
happened there. But yeah, Eric, I heard that the NBA is retiring the number 6 league wide. What number does LeBron wear next?
23.
They said that whoever's wearing the number 6 this year, they're
They
keeping
can
it
keep it.
for the rest
Yeah.
of the year. But next year, nobody could go into that number 6.
So does it go back to 23?
So basically, no. If you don't already have it, then you can't get it. But if you already have it, you
Oh,
can
so
just play it out.
he can finish his career with it then.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and the Lakers, of course, in their arena, they're gonna have Bill Russell in like a 4-leaf clover and the
But
number on the arena.
so nobody coming
that's
into
dope.
the league anymore could get number 6.
No,
Right.
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you can't get it if you're a rookie or something. I see De'Anthony Brown was signed for 2 years, 22 million. Williams is a ne- necessity. I'm curious what he could cost. He's younger than Brown. It just depends. What we seen in the beginning is that offensive tackle that we all were raving about from the Jets. What's his name? The first one that got signed for the Ravens.
Morgan Moses.
Moses.
Morgan Moses. He got a really cheap deal, and I mean really cheap deal. And the guy is better than these two guys. So it just all depends on the market, and it depends on how people value and what the player values themselves. Sometimes they're too hard headed. Other times they're not hard headed. So it just all depends on that, right? Um, no, it's just McDaniel's telling the defenders to not pick it off. He gonna tell at them like he did to 12 facts. Hey, and I think Denzel Perriman has a little announcement to you guys, man. Remember to always
Stay hydrated.
stay
Stay
hydrated. You
hydrated,
feel me?
y'all.
Stay hydrated. So I guess we all rolling up. Not me. I got some Metal OG, Metal OG, Metal
Get the
OG,
fuck out of
Metal
here.
OG. Shout out to the
Eric,
50 people.
Eric gonna go steal a Marlboro from his big brother and then smoke it and act like he gonna get in hella trouble if his mom catch him.
Hey, shut up. Hey, shout out to the 51 people in here, man. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for me, man. We out here previewing and just cracking jokes of the Vikings game on Sunday, man, which I will be live on Sunday. So, guys, come on in. Watch party, you feel me? Have a fun time. The last one was a success, 1,000 views. I love that. That just means that a lot of people rock with what we got going on over here during the games as well. So hopefully y'all could continue just stopping by, man. It doesn't have to be for long. It could be a little bit. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 1 minute there, 1 minute there. I'll greatly appreciate that.
We see you.
Bugsy's in the chat. What's good, Bugsy? What's good, Bugsy? Good to see you. Hey, fire profile picture. That Bugs Bunny is high as
Yes, sir.
that boy is
That's
high.
that's my type of Bugs Bunny right there.
There you go. There you go. But just to catch up to the questions, we also have some of our starters, corners not practicing, so maybe that also plays a part. It could. I hope our DBs could fucking catch this year, and that was something that was last year, right? We talk about how Trayvon Merrick is a rookie, yes, and that's why I give him the benefit of the doubt. But there was a lot of games last year, like that Washington game, that if he would have caught that, there was no need to lose that game. If he would have caught that, the game would have been over, and that was multiple times as well. So we got to. I know they're defensive backs for a reason, and they're wide receivers for a reason. They're separated, but you still got to learn how to catch and take advantage of the takeaways. Because Patrick Graham, what he's gonna do is put you in positions to succeed, and if you don't make the play, that's on you. That ain't on the coaching, and that's how this coaching regime works. Carr is kind of conservative with his throws. Throws a lot of balls away. Maybe he's just throwing at targets that are for sure open.
Or maybe, just maybe, all our wide receivers were covered and he had nowhere to go. I mean, you know, I had to look. That's Lil Rochitas. That's my homie. I'm not gonna be a smart ass to him. But you know, for real, like, you know, a lot of times our receivers just couldn't get separation and couldn't get open. So you had to do what he had to do. You feel me?
Carr has historically been careful with the football, plus our secondary or already forced a turnover. Yeah, they did. They did on against the Jacksonville Jaguars when he punched it out. He punched it out actually twice. That's
Hey, pull up that comment by Vitality Reaps, bro.
That guy's
Vitality, bruh. Have you ever seen me or Gabe put some weed up to the camera? That's some motherfucking Reggie.
Shout out to Lewis. Shout out to Lewis.
I wouldn't even put it up to the damn camera.
I'd be trying to hide that shit from the camera.
In fact, this is Lewis's uh, most hated player, Foster Moreau. He hates Foster Moreau. How are you doing today, Eric? I still am not a fan of Foster Moreau. He needs to play with us this year, and we should get rid of him next year. Uh,
What's
he
wrong
looked
with
good.
Foster Moreau? What do you not like about him?
I don't know. Yeah, let us know, Lewis. I never got your idea on why you don't like Foster
So
Moreau. It's probably because of
the only thing anybody's gonna say is that ball that got popped out close to the goal line. That's the only thing everybody's like,
yeah.
oh, but he fumbles. He had one big fumble. He's not fumble prone. He's
Fact.
a good dude. He's a good player. He was a rookie last year. Wasn't he a rookie last year?
Mhm.
Bro, he's
Who?
gonna be cool, bro. He's gonna be cool.
No, Foster Moreau
Oh,
wasn't a rookie. He was just the #1 tight end because Darren Waller was out. Um, if we're gonna pick up the online help, trade Drake and pick to the Eagles for Andre Dillard, I'm all for that trade, bro. I'm 100% doing that trade if it happens. Andre Dillard was really good for the Eagles. They have one of the best offensive lines, and if you give up Kenyon Drake in a pick, hey, I'm all for that shit. Just not a first or second round, or even a third. I'll give a
yeah.
fifth.
I was finna say, what pick are you giving up? That makes
Yeah,
a
I'll
big
give up a
difference.
fifth. Eric rolling the fruit roll-ups.
Hey, have you seen this watch? Have you seen this watch?
So is that confirmed he's the horniest tight end in the game? Foster Moreau is a horny bastard.
What did he say? He was a
Vegas Raiders. Which tight end on the field would you not allow to date your daughter? Foster Moreau. So is that confirmed he's the horniest tight end in the game? Foster Moreau is a horny bastard.
Damn.
yo. Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Damn.
Easy. My bold
Yo.
take. Okay.
Yo, Raiders for life. I don't think we're gonna get Roquan, bro. Because if you look at the big picture, it would be nice because we could fit him in this year. But what about next year and the next couple of years going forward? You know what I'm saying? Are we really gonna give up a draft pick or a player that is a fixture on our team for Roquan that we're only gonna be able to have this year because he's gonna walk next year? I mean, we got to look at this thing long term. It would be nice though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Raider Room. My bold take is a big one, but I think Morg will be our second best defensive player this year. Okay. What's your first defensive player? Who's your best defensive player in your opinion? Salute to Rod Gash from Mexico. Salute Eric. Please, Eric, a happy birthday to my daughter, Michelle Rodriguez. We on vacation in Cancun, Mexico. We have to represent the Raiders everywhere. You already know what it is, man. Happy birthday to your daughter. Feliz
Hey, enjoy
cumpleaños.
that, man.
Yep.
One of the most beautiful places on earth, bro. That shit. Fucking Cancun. Shit, man. If I could go there every year, I would, dog. That shit's fucking amazing there, though.
Yeah, hopefully I could go soon again. Shout out to Rod Gasto, and once again, happy birthday to Michelle, and happy birthday to your daughter. And feliz cumpleaños right there in Spanish for you too. I appreciate you even coming in. So, hey, I appreciate that. Blessings to your family, brother. SC, do you think Waller really has a small injury, or is McDaniels just bullshitting because he's actually contract related? I don't know if they have a history. Does McDaniels, Ziegler, and all of them have a history of pretending that somebody has an injury to get a contract? I don't think so. I don't think they'll bullshit. I think the only way they'll bullshit is if he already has a contract. And
I
it's
mean,
one
I
of our
don't think
stars.
they would put out that he's gonna come back next week if it was about a
Yeah.
contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they would probably just say he's hurt because they don't know when he's coming back. But if they already have like a timeline of when he's coming back, then I think that's like kind of against what that pretty much that argument right there, because it's like,
Yeah, facts. He said, y'all know I'm capping. There you go. Let me catch up quickly.
Okay.
Holy shit. I'm Raider one for life. What's good? What's good? What's good? Love the profile picture and Raider Nation for life. I actually have that profile picture. I have the LED light right here. I just never turn it on because I don't know how to fix my camera. It's right here. This is the same one as that for life right there, that you have in your profile picture. So I gotta see how I could do it to put it like right here. So then hopefully it doesn't shine too much, like has that little glare. But I'll see what happens. What about? Oh yeah, we talked about that. We're running 3-4 defense. I believe Roquan Smith with Denzel Perriman will be a dream come true. But will it happen? Probably not because of the expense. But if the expense ain't no job and he's just saying the expense just to get out of Chicago, I'm all for it. Shout out to Edgar Bonilla. Jets are already done in August, all-time low. Yes.
hey,
It looks like a torn ACL.
Who's their backup quarterback?
they're gonna have to start making calls now.
Try to get Sam Darnold back.
Said,
Fucking Cam Newton, somebody.
you know what? You know who could head there?
Oh,
Jimmy
They're in
Garoppolo.
trouble.
Jimmy
Keep a lookout
G.
for Jimmy G. Because
They
Trey
could.
Lance
They
started today, and he looked good.
Oh yeah, Joe Flacco's their quarterback. Their backup.
Oh shit, he's still in the league. Eric, I
wait.
would
Joe
much,
Flacco won a Super Bowl, bro. I mean, he's not.
but
He's
right
not
now
like.
he ain't no Super Bowl caliber quarterback. That boy is
Okay. Okay. I can
dry.
do that.
He needs to just retire and fucking
Stay hydrated.
literally.
Stupid.
Eric, I would rather much watch Darren Waller. Well, of course, Darren Waller's our number one tight end. So of course, then Foster Moreau. At least Darren Waller could block unless Foster Moreau. Foster Moreau's the more of the receiving tight end. And Darren Waller's the number one tight end. So I mean, that's not really a reason on why to hate Foster Moreau. But hey, we all got our opinions. I don't like Trayvon Mullen. Ern loves Trayvon Mullen. That's like his best friend or some shit. But
Stupid.
shout out to Anthony Provincial. He deserves a healthy raise. There you go.
I
Nothing
need
crazy.
to
Break
take
the
a
bank.
picture of that. Take a picture
Which
of that
one?
background and just have it as my background all the time.
No, low key, that shit is nice, bro. That shit is nice. Nothing crazy. Break the bank, but not some disrespect league minimum BS facts. It's amazing when the Clippers are not there. Guess I'm a
Clippers
scammer.
ain't
Then.
never there.
The trade rumors, he likes Denver. Bradley Chubb, Roquan Smith, that would be something crazy, bro. And I wouldn't doubt it if the Donkeys go out and get him. Now if you think about it, Waller does have a history of lower body injuries. He does. You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a small tweaked hamstring, allegedly. That's the report. Thank you for
Bro, he had an
confirming
IT ban last year, bro. I mean, and they kept him out 6 games.
And people, and I forgot who was it that was trying to get on me too about. You gotta look at it. The fact too, bro. He don't take no painkillers. So when is that shit gonna get better?
Yeah, he's getting signed soon. They got to do what they did for Crosby on his 2-year anniversary. Reward Waller for his on and off the field work. Hey, his anniversary is right around the corner, isn't it?
Today.
Hold
Oh
on.
shit. Oh,
We're not. I don't think the NFL's in the business of rewarding you for off the field work, though. I don't think
They
that's
do it
how
with
the
awards.
NFL.
They do it with awards, like on the Grammys and shit like that.
Oh, if you're talking about acknowledgement, then yeah. But I mean, that usually don't play a part in the contract. You know what I'm saying?
Max Raiders 1 for life. What were you gonna say, Gabe?
Today's his 5-year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he didn't get it then. Trevor
Really?
Simeon, I think. Okay, I feel bad for Zach the MILF Hunter Wilson.
Hey, he got more time. He's got more time to MILF hunt.
Bro,
Fucked
that's a whole
up, dog. I
fucked up
mean,
situation, bro.
that's fucked up. Now his 2nd year. Damn.
Shout out to Anthony Estrada, man. Yo, what's good? Salute, fellas. Just watching SmackDown. Damn, Raider Gabe. I know that ain't a black ground. Looks very nice in your backyard.
Yo, I'm watching SmackDown too.
Oh,
Who's the girl with the
background.
green
I'm
hair?
stupid. That's a background. I was like, what the fuck are you saying? With what we see that Zach tearing his ACL. Shout out to Jonathan. But what we see with Zach tearing his ACL, do you think Carr is in the preseason? Yes, but just maybe not this game. What do you think?
I don't think this game either. I think I say he get maybe like a fucking drive or two in the 3rd game, and that's it.
I think he's getting a series this week.
You think so?
I think he's getting that first series. But the
it's
only way I'll sign off on that is if we have our starting offensive line out there, because we can't even let him get breathed on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, if you watch the Zach Wilson thing that happened today, I kind of think it's karma. The reason why I say it's karma not because the MILF shit. No, that doesn't have nothing to do with it. But it has to do with earlier in the game, Quinnen Williams hit Jalen Hurts out of bounds. Like he was already out of bounds, and he did a hard late hit right on the head. But Jalen Hurts is good. That's their starting quarterback. That's the Eagles starting quarterback. He got hit hard. A whole fight broke out. And later on, Zach Wilson got hit and got torn down. So it could be a little bit of karma if you believe in karma. But it looked like an aggressive game between those two teams, man. They looked like they wanted to kill each other out there, bro. And it's just preseason. So, I mean, that could be also another case. Rather offense or defense. I would. Defense wins championships. Offense wins games.
Man, you ain't lying.
Hey, fucking how it's crazy how fucking media is like starting to like get on our offense. like starting to get on board with our offense, but they still trying to shit on the defense, like saying like we gotta score like 40, 50, 40 points to fucking even keep up in games and shit like that. I'm like, all right, motherfuckers, all right,
I
we'll
don't
see.
believe that, bruh. Bruh. The most important part of the whole defense, in my opinion, is the defensive ends. And who in the fucking league has better defensive ends than us? Because everything starts with your defensive ends.
Yeah,
That's where it all starts at. They can make or break your corners.
they can. It's all about the pass rush, man. You get to the pass rush, the corners have to do less job. If somebody like Patrick Mahomes has all day back there, he's gonna pick you apart most likely, probably
Yep.
80% of the time.
You
I
got to
think
Um,
the
get him.
only
You got to
team that
force him
even
out the
comes,
square.
the only team that even
Right.
comes close for like as a defensive ends is Chargers.
yeah, yeah. Them when healthy, if they could get Khalil Mack at least semi Raider
Hey,
style,
no, but
that defense
not
can win.
even just fucking Khalil Mack. They got backing up Khalil Mack, Kyle Van Noy. So it's
Oh
like,
shit,
Bro,
yeah.
I mean,
I don't think they're gonna play Khalil Mack at defensive end a lot. He's gonna play that outside linebacker where he could stand up, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
but that's what's crazy. They're gonna have either him standing up or Kyle Van Noy standing up, and one and one with three, and then they still got Bosa on the other side. I mean, when they're
It,
healthy, they have a good they have good defensive ends too, though. But I think the Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, Max is Max is a dog, man. That dude, he just gets after the quarterback, and he's just getting better, bro. The sky's the limit for him. I mean, I mean, what's his name has a track record. You know, he's a fucking sack machine. And then I think
Chandler, yeah.
Kuntz, Kuntz is gonna be a fucking scary pass rusher, dog. That dude's gonna be. He knows how to use his hands. He knows how to do that rip move, the swim move. Like that dude's good, man. He's gonna be good, man. I think Kuntz is
Yeah.
gonna fucking. He's gonna show up.
Bruh. And in certain packages, if we could have all three of them on the field at the same time, have Max and Chandler with their hand in the dirt, with Kuntz coming off the edge, you know what I'm saying? That shit would be crazy.
Dude's scary,
Facts.
man. Hey, those fucking Buffalo linebackers slash defensive ends are pretty fucking good, huh?
He said, "Give Wallace some guaranteed money, and we will be straight." Yeah, facts. The MRI is more tomorrow morning, but it has a potential ACL tear. We need a right tackle unless Illuminor takes over. And I said this: the four tackles that are gonna fight for that spot is Thayer Munford, Bam Olaseni, Illuminor, and Alex Leatherwood. Those four guys are gonna battle it out on Sunday. They all look good on film, dude. They all showed a lot of glimpses, potential strength, athleticism. Some more than others. Illuminor had great athleticism. Dylan Parham had great athleticism. They all had good athleticism, and Bam Olaseni had good strength. They all have their pros and cons. So hopefully we see who could really take the next step going against a Vikings team that's gonna most likely blitz more than Jacksonville and have better linebackers than Jacksonville. So yeah,
And the only one that kind of didn't show up was fucking Parker on the offensive line. Everybody else had, their little moments where they kind of, they still need to get it together and shit like
yeah,
that. But most of them, played pretty good, especially, on the screen game, got out on the block on the second level blocks right away. They were just I mean the screens were working good. They had overall good running game. So it's like I like that part. I mean, the only one that kind of struggled was fucking Parker for me.
That's
yeah.
true.
Um, Oh, have you heard Josh talk about running? See the results. Yeah, I seen also a clip also by I think it was Darren Waller criticized our old red zone offense and how it was worked. So, there was a lot of questions with the last regime. It looks like the players are better with this coaching staff because I've heard nothing but good things off of the playbook and that they even want to learn more when there's nothing else to learn, but they want to learn even more. So
Yeah.
that's what I like about this team. And Gruden, we all know Gruden wasn't gonna be the same he was in Tampa. So I know a lot of people were like, Chucky's coming back. We're gonna do this and that. I personally, I mean, I was only 1, 2, 3 years old when fucking Gruden was
I
with
mean,
us and then slapped us
What
with
I
Tampa
think
Bay.
with
But
Gruden, I think when his first go around, he was passionate about football. I think this other time it was more or less like a fucking offer that he couldn't refuse. Who's turning
mhm,
down $10 million a year for 10 years? Ain't nobody
Yeah, that's
turning
true.
that down. That was an offer he couldn't refuse. His heart
The
really wasn't
biggest
in it. You know what I'm
contract
saying?
up to date. You know what I mean? Like at that moment in time, that was the biggest contract ever. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Right.
fuck,
Facts. We
can't
had a
turn.
better run defense. What happened?
Or like you can't turn that shit down. There's no
Yeah,
way.
facts. I wouldn't shit. I wouldn't
Yeah.
turn down 1,000 a month shit.
Because
Just for being
what
there.
like what they were saying was like so fucking true. I mean, it was
Yeah.
gonna take that type of deal to get him out of the booth anyway because he was making so
Facts.
much money at ESPN.
Yeah.
I mean, so it was like it was gonna take that type of deal to get him out of the booth anyway.
He apparently wants to come back. I hope Mike Mayock gets a job back, man, with the analysis for the draft because he had good draft analysis when he was on that panel. So hopefully he goes back into the job over there, man. I wanted him one more year, but I like what Ziegler's doing.
I
And
hope
yeah, you're
John
right.
Gruden replaces Andy Reid in Kansas City. That'd be perfect.
Fuck. We had a better run defense last year than Denver. We were 16th and Denver was 26th. Yeah, and I think we'll have a top 15 run defense this year. With especially with all the acquisitions we got there, a lot of good run stuffers on this team now, better than last year. So I would say we would be top 15, right? A me give 21 to Palomau. Palomau gotta
Anthony
produce
Estrada,
more.
yeah.
Shout out to Raiders for Life, Malcolm Kuntz too. Uh, why don't y'all go for Tevin Jenkins? So Tevin Jenkins to mix it up with Van Sadie's question. What's really is the difference between Jenkins and Leatherwood? Hasn't Jenkins only played like half a season? People are just grasping at straws.
Well, what makes you
Jenkins,
think that he would be on the trade block?
he is on the trade block. Chicago's
He's on the
willing to.
trade block. He's only a second-year player.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, bro. You know Chicago's shipping everybody out, bro. They're going
Shit,
through a
we'll
full
take him.
rebuild mode, fully
I'll take
rebuild. Like
Jenkins.
Jenkins is interesting, right? Jenkins is a young tackle that could really bring some depth and good ability and potential to the team.
His
Just what I
ceiling is the fucking moon, bruh.
yeah, because he's very young. But seeing his tape from last year, the guy had like a 40 grade shit and allowed a lot of pressure. So I don't know if it's somebody that
Shit.
you would give up at least a third, fourth, or fifth. I would give up a sixth, maybe seventh, if it was for Jenkins. But Leatherwood has a lot of potential. Another young guy. The difference between both of them, you could say Jenkins is probably a little bit better in the passing game than Leatherwood is, but Leatherwood is a more dominant run guy than
Well,
Jenkins. But
those numbers are kind of skewed too, though, because you remember
yeah,
Jenkins played with a very mobile quarterback. You know what I mean? So it's like,
mhm.
Where did he play
fucking
at?
Justin
Like
Fields.
Chicago,
Oklahoma State?
Justin Fields.
Chicago.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Justin Justin Fields is mobile, so you know he's gonna look better, in passing blocks no matter what, just because dude fucking is just so elusive and quarterback and Carr's a quarterback, a fucking pocket quarterback. So, but I don't know, man. I still like. I didn't like it at the time of the
yeah,
draft, but I like Leatherwood.
I like Leatherwood too.
I think Leatherwood's gonna ball this year, man.
I think he is too. I
He's
totally
quiet.
agree there.
He's getting on his game. He's like little by little, he don't say shit. He's just getting to work, dog. He's getting to work.
Let's be honest.
Right.
Last year he balled out too. It's just he had that learning curve in the beginning. And come week 10 after that, we didn't hear we had no problems out of Leatherwood once he got moved to guard. So I'm wondering, like, where is he going to play out this year? I mean, is he slated at tackle?
They're testing him out at right tackle. He looked good at right tackle, but it's also if you want to screw up his how do I say it? Screw up his progression
Progress.
in, in
Yeah.
in the guard position. That's the name of the game. That's like the name of the question that you, as a regime, they gotta figure it out. And I think they're gonna put him again at right tackle on Sunday to see what he got on a consistent basis. But overall, we gotta see what happens with that fight, man. Because I don't know who's gonna win it right now. I know they all have potential, but like I said, I have to see it on a consistent basis on the next preseason games that come up. But yeah. Um, Let me see. I think Randy Gregory was a bust for Denver. Okay. I hope so.
No, he
Shit, that's good
will
for
be
us.
a bust for Denver.
Get a proven young hog if you're gonna bring in another lineman. Drake and a fit to Philly for Andre Dillard. That's a trade I would do.
That's
Guarantee it.
what
Would
I would do.
would Philly do that though?
I heard Andre Dillard's on the trade block. Apparently.
I
So
would do a
if
trade
so,
like that because I mean, if they're willing to take Drake, fuck it, man. You know what I mean? and then the fifth, fuck if we're gonna get a starting tackle.
Mhm. And that's facts, Doc Holidays. Because it's a new management in Chicago, a lot of players are on the trade block because they're full blown trying to turn it around. I mean, they lost a lot of people. Roquan Smith just asked out. Allen Robinson left to the Rams, and the list goes on and on and on. James Daniel left somewhere else. Uh, we took their fucking, we took Champ Kelly. It's just a lot of things, right? I think they lost the defensive coordinator too, if I'm not mistaken, and they lost
What
their
up,
head coach.
Ja?
Shout out to Raider Casper. With that being said, I love Carr. I'm glad he is here. I'm just saying every single thing you have said has been. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. My bad.
Oh, Anthony
Al
Estrada. I'm sorry.
Al
Oh,
Davis fucked up by trading Grew in his prime like that. We could have been, yeah.
let me get that one. So yes and no. I think that year we could have won the Super Bowl. I mean, the next year we could have won the Super Bowl, but after that, our contracts and shit, we're going to be insane. We're not going to be able to keep all those players. We're going to have to let most of them go. Tim Brown and Jerry Rice were in the twilight. You know what I'm saying? It was like we were in win now, like for real mode right
That
then.
was
I
our
don't know if we
window.
could have been came and be. Yep, that was it right there. Because we weren't built the same as the Patriots. Tom Brady was a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal. Rich Gannon was an MVP on an MVP type of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Uh, Let me see. Shout out to Ja Raider. What's good? If you can, man. If you're just joining us, hit that like button for us. If you can, please subscribe. If you're new, and subscribe to the links are in the freaking comment section or whatever. For
Hey, Eric,
Earn and for Gabe, whatever.
can I answer this question for Anthony Estrada real quick? So I know what you're saying with the yeah, that one. Didn't really answer my question. You just said, "Yep, I'm wondering why Austin Theory still has the Money in the Bank briefcase because he cashed it in at SummerSlam." So what I think it is because even though he cashed it in, the referee didn't ding the bell for the match to start before he got his ass whooped.
Mm,
So I think that's why he still has the Money in the Bank. But then again, shit, this is the WWE. I don't know. You asked, so I'm just trying to give you the best answer I can.
for sure, for sure. I wouldn't Drake Kenya Drake. Okay, yeah, Kenya Drake when healthy can bring a lot to the table. But right now he's been looking not too good. I know it's just one preseason game, but we'll see what he could do Sunday. I'm rooting for him though, man, because when healthy, he can run routes as a wide receiver as well.
He
So
brings a lot
it,
to the table, bro. He's like a joker. He can play everywhere. He can play receiver. He can play tight end. He can play fullback, running back. He can do everything but quarterback. That's why.
facts.
That's why I really like him. But shit. If he can't be on the field, then I don't know. I don't know. And Zeus is probably gonna steal his job. If not this year, then like for sure halfway into the season, if not preseason. That's what I was trying to
Facts.
say.
Let me see real quick. Um, Nate Brooks, you was about to explain. Nate Brooks is a guy that is another camp body, dude. He hasn't had too many snaps for me to really criticize the guy or even give him his flowers. He's an ex Cardinal, I believe. The guy was a camp body over there as well. Now coming to the Raiders because of LeBlanc being out and going to the IL. So the question is, can he bring in a good showing? Only time will tell on Sunday, right?
Right, right, right.
Eddie Jackson would be gone soon. I would love Eddie Jackson. I would love Eddie Jackson. That
Who
boy's
do
a
he play for?
baller.
Who's
But
he play for?
Chicago, you can't grade a player their first year. For example, Colton Miller. That is true. That is true.
Yeah, yeah.
That is true. That is a
And
lot.
Alex Leatherwood is about to show you that again.
Yep. 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 Let me see. Yeah, who is this Nate Brooks guy? Never heard of him. So just to give you here, I'll give you guys a little bit of an insight on him. Give me 1 second. Nate Brooks here. Like I said, ex Cardinal. He appeared in 4 career games with 2 starts, recording 14 tackles, 2 pass breakups, and a tackle for loss. He has not played a game since 2020 and spent the entire 2021 on practice squads for the Bucks and Titans. Like I said, he hasn't played in a while, so I don't know why the fuck we bringing these people in.
Well, I
I
mean, with
just
the Bucks, bro, they're pretty deep at corner and pretty good. So you know what I'm saying. There's a reason for them to be on practice squad there. With the Titans, I mean, how good are their corners? They got a Dory Jackson and who else?
I mean, shit. That means even the second, third, fourth stringers beat you too if you're on the practice squad.
That's true. I mean,
So it's like if you haven't played a game since 2020, I don't know if I'm sold on you. or even I don't know why we would bring you in.
I
I
guess we'll
would have
find out
brought in
on
Kevin
Sunday,
King.
huh?
Like I said, everybody hates Kevin King. There's a lot of people that hate Kevin King, but Kevin King's better than Nate Brooks. Let's be honest.
Is he still
Shout out to
available?
Jack Hanna. Yeah, shout out to Jack Hanna and Xavier Rhodes is still available. Shout out to Jack Hanna, SC and Ernst Lou, OG, and I had our show and spent the last hour and half chatting. Sub and subscribe to SC and OG's channel. Shout out to you.
What up,
What
Jack?
up, Jack?
It's super unlikely, but we got to do our due diligence when it comes to roll count. We can't afford them going to one of our division rivals like the Chargers. Yeah,
They can't afford him either.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
They
fuck.
they shot their wad on motherfucking Khalil Mack and J.C. Jackson.
They're still gonna have to pay Derwin James. They're gonna have to play fucking all kinds of dudes, man.
They're
Apparently,
even in a more tight position than us.
They
How we got a
picked they
bunch of
picked
players
up
contracts coming up. They got
they
a bunch
picked up
of
Kyler
young
Murray.
star players coming up. Yeah.
if there's
They
one
gotta
team, it
pay.
might be the Broncos.
They're gonna end up having to pay fucking. They're lucky right now that what's his name still on his rookie contract. Quarterback.
That corner.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
Samuels,
Yeah, when
huh?
his contract comes up, they
Awesome.
gotta pay him. No, the
I like,
quarterback, Herbert.
and that's what I'm saying, Doc Holidays. I'm on the same page as you. Kevin King balled out in Simmons secondary, and who is our defensive back coach?
When Herbert
Simmons.
when Herbert's time for getting
Hey,
paid, a lot of those guys are gonna have to go bye bye.
Dory Jackson's on the Giants now?
I think. Yeah, he's on the Giants. He's on the Giants. He moved.
Shit.
They gotta move a lot of money around. They have to sign Derwin this year and Herbo.
Yep.
Oh, Herbert next year. True. Facts.
Yep.
Let me see. Adoree Jackson on the Giants now. Yeah, they will. This will be the most legendary team of all time. Yeah, if we get players like that, but it's not always rainbows and sunshines when it comes to these contracts. Um, McDaniels is a goat, and Ziegler is a smart guy. We got the best offense in the league. Speak it into existence, brother.
On paper, bro. On paper, we got to see this. We got to see this manifested.
And if you guys can, please hit that like button for me. I'll greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we got cornerstone players locked in for a few years. Yep, cornerstones: Renfro, Max Crosby, Devontae Adams, the Derek
Carr.
Carr,
Derek
Trayvon
Carr.
Merrick, Nate Hobbs. These guys are all cornerstone. I mean, as much as their cornerstone is pretty much the rookies, I still consider Carr and Adams because they both got extensions and they both got a contract that gives them the next 3 year window practically for both of them. So Darren Waller will put up legendary numbers. I hope so. Renfro will eat too. I really hope so. They got to make Herbert the highest paid quarterback still. Yup, that is 100% facts. And they have Mike Williams on a franchise tag. I think.
Bro, don't him and Herbert, him and God damn it, Joe Burrow come up the same year?
I think so.
I think so.
Bro, imagine what that contract's gonna be like. They're both gonna feel like they deserve to be the highest paid quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So, them numbers gonna be insane.
That I did not know. Did you guys see Rico Gafford, our ex wide receiver, move to corner with the Packers?
What in the world?
What the fuck?
What?
What
Wow.
the fuck?
He sucked at receivers though.
They say all a corner is a receiver they can't catch.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
Maybe he'll be good though. Never know.
Yep, we ready. You already know what it is. Shout out to Joseph Soto and shout out to Jonathan. Why do you think we didn't bring the defensive back that was released by KC instead of Nate? That Nate dude. Who was released by KC?
What are you doing?
Why do you think we didn't bring? Oh, got you. Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I wished I knew what the hell this regime's doing with bringing in these guys. I really wish, but they don't show their cards. They're probably bringing in these guys to tell people like me and maybe other organizations are like, oh, look at what the Raiders are doing. They're just bringing in a bunch of camp bodies. They're sold on what they got, and then out of nowhere, you're gonna see the Raiders have traded a third-round pick for all pro, all safety, some shit like that, bro. They're just
You know what I think this regime is doing? Let's look at how the Patriots have operated in the past. Who the fuck ever heard of Wes Welker before the Patriots? Who ever heard of Tom Brady before the Patriots? You know what I'm saying? Who ever heard of Deion Branch? I mean, damn near all of their star players that they turned into somebody, nobody ever heard of them. So that tells me that they don't necessarily go for the big names. They're looking for the best fit. know what I'm saying?
But
So that's what I think McDaniels and them are doing. They're bringing in a high volume of players, looking to see which ones can actually fit the system. If none of them fit, then they'll be gone. But if one of them fits, then that's who will stay.
let me give you devil's advocate real quick on that. Was it Ziegler and McDaniels, or was it more of Bill Belichick?
They're an orange off of the orange tree, so they're going to have all the characteristics of that tree, in my opinion.
Good point. Good point. Just can't buddies, bro. Yeah, the guy
It could
plays
be
since
that too.
2020.
You know what I'm saying?
Rather seen him in a different division. You seen your boy Levitt get cooked by the Niners? That's not my boy. I forgot whose boy is Levitt. Get cooked by the Niners. Trey Lance was playing pretty damn good today, but fuck Trey Lance. Fuck the Niners. Um, but yeah, front load the fuck out of the deal and guarantee it to where we pay everything in the first 2 years. If anything, this regime will backload it instead of front loading. They would backload it. They did it with Adams. They kind of did it with Carr.
Yeah.
They did it with Max Crosby. They just backload it more than ever because it gives them the window to, when it comes time to contract negotiate again,
Restructure
they could release them and get money back.
or restructure and
Yeah,
just keep pushing it off, and then just like, especially with the fucking salary cap going up and up in the next coming years. It's just it's just smart to do it backload it, because if you front load it, you can't get that money back. Backloading it is the smart thing to do, because you get these players happy with making them think that they're the highest paid,
mm,
because it's those back years that are making those big time, where it looks like they're going to get paid like $27 million a year, when they might not even ever even see that money. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the smartest. As a GM, the smart thing to do is to backload, never front load the contract.
facts. Let me see. I keep forgetting about Thayer Munford. Yeah, the guy looked good out there, man. He had a lot of potential, a lot of things just like Carr. Yep. Yo, what up, Eric? What up, big play? Say what's good, Joshua Young. What's good, man? Hit that like button for me if you guys can. Chargers beta. Eric, I know you're really high on the Chargers. You guys should check out Daniel Jeremiah Reed Belichick's scouting memo to his scouts. It's an old report, but his descriptions sound like a lot of our players. You guys check out the Daniel Jeremiah Reed Belichick's. I'll go check it out. I'll make sure I put that on the star right here. Let me see. Put a star. There we go. I put a star. Um, I'll for sure. It's just every time people say, "Have you checked out this podcast and checked out that?" For me, I just look at Twitter, dude. Honestly, I just look at other people say it. Like, I'm not there to fucking watch podcasts all day of what they, what they say. Like, I I just keep hearing the same thing from the guys in every podcast, and that's why I kind of go away from the podcast because when I hear it, it's the same thing they've said before, and it kind of shows me
What
that
up, Slay?
their mindset is on something good, right? Not saying those podcasts are bad; they're pretty good. I mean, when I seen Jamarcus Russell's goddamn podcast, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But it was entertaining because it was somebody that we all wanted a podcast from, a guy to come out and tell your story, and he did, and hated it, but um, yeah. Gotta see other. I'll check out everything. So guys, and that's why I say if you guys can, click the link of the Discord, click the link of the link tree, and hit me up behind the scenes because sometimes I forget about the podcast you guys say. So if you guys can hit me up behind the scenes, tell me or send me the link and be like, here, watch it. I'll watch it. That's the best way for me to really watch it on the spot because I'll probably put my earphones on, my AirPods, whatever the fuck, and then I'll start listening in on what's going on, right? Much respect, King. I appreciate that. Let me see. He describes each position, offense and defense. It's not long, about 8 minutes each. Okay, I started your comments, so I'll for sure put it in my notes, the YouTube video. So when I got time, I'll for sure watch it. By the time Sunday happens, I promise you that. Front load so we could pay Hobbs and Morik when it's times to get paid. Hell yeah. A smart game. Wait, smart general managers pay amazing players a lot of money right away. Facts. Make sure y'all follow your team. Yeah, facts. You guys know that Darian Butler linebacker? Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
I
I
like
mean,
Darian Butler, man.
I the minute they signed that fool fucking as an unrestricted free agent, I was like, that dude's he's gonna be something to be, keep an eye on. Because just because Antonio Pierce Like when you get somebody like that, like that it's something that they know. You know what I mean? Like something
Yeah.
that coach has to know, or beat the table. You know, for him. You know what I mean? Like saying we got to get this guy in here. You know what I mean? Just give him a chance, and he hasn't disappointed from what reports are.
Facts. And what we seen on the field, he was tackling pretty damn good. He was
Yeah,
doing good. He
he
was
led
doing
the team
decent
last year,
enough
right?
for me.
He led the
What?
team last week, right?
Yeah, in tackles, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. Um, and honestly, dude, now that I have the film, I could easily probably I'll do like a short, maybe like a 8 minute video. I need to start doing these small videos when I'm not live. I need to start doing like 8 minute videos, maybe 7, 6, so you guys could watch them. But I like being live because I want to hear what you guys want to say live. But I'll see what I do. I'll see what I do with that. Um, but yeah, I have it in my back pocket though. If it's a guy that I don't know, I know he's great, but blah 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 blah, age and injury. That's when you kind of backload, ask the player for a deal. Yeah, pretty much. That's how simple it goes.
Huh?
I can't believe I read it like that. What the fuck?
Blah
Hey, you guys are
blah
too
blah.
high, huh?
No, it was like you fucking sounded like fucking the fucking Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, because that's what you say. Like, if it's a guy that I don't know, if I don't know, he's great, but blah blah blah, agent. That's when you kind
I
of
do not
backload.
see blah blah blah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Just rereading it again, I kind of got confused again. Holy shit! If it's a guy that I don't know, I know he's great, but age and injury, that's when you kind of backload, ask for the.
But yo, Anthony Provincial,
I
don't
think I
Derwin
lost my brain
James
cells,
and
bro.
Trayvon Merrick play the same position, right?
I don't know what the
I don't
fuck is
know,
going
man.
on.
Derwin James. I mean, Derwin James is a dog when he's on the field, and that's a big win. He's on the field because I mean, that dude is fucking good, man. That dude could be the best safety if he wanted to be, but he can't stay healthy, dog. To fucking just can't.
Facts, and I'm still trying
That's
to.
one of the guys Waller was talking about, like at one of the only like safeties that even takes that challenge on like trying to take Waller. You know what I mean? Because other safeties ain't trying to go up 1-on-1 against Waller. They're trying to
Right,
help
right.
out with Waller, but that's why he respects Derwin James because like that's one of the things he said on that interview where he said like that's one of the guys. You know him. I forgot who else he was saying. Minka Fitzpatrick, I think. He says Minka plays a lot in the post, and then like he said a couple of guys, but that he was one of the guys that he mentioned for
Yeah,
sure. Derwin.
yeah. The guy is a certified box strong safety guy, man, and he could lay down the hits, man. I'll tell you that much. So Josh McDaniels would start the starters, test the waters. Don't wait until week 1 against Chargers. See what mistake we do in preseason, clean it up before it's too late. I think the Patriot game they might put out their starters, and I think that's the whole point of the joint practice that they're gonna do right before that game. Maybe Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels are gonna talk. Hey, make sure nobody gets injured. Let them ball out. Let them play out. Let them get warmed up, and that's what's probably gonna happen. Um,
Right,
because
right.
I don't know how the fuck somebody's gonna have a joint practice when you play them in the regular season and the last preseason game. So it's kind of fucking weird. But they are really good friends. So hopefully it's just like that. Like, hey, Bill Belichick, let's run our guys 11-11. Once the preseason game is, let's play. Put our starters out there. Make sure you tell everybody not to hit hard or anything. Let them sling the ball here and there so they could get better, and let's benefit each other's team. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know.
It
You guys
sounds that
know
sounds
that Rico,
feasible.
Rico Gaffer is now defensive back. Yeah, somebody said it earlier. I think it was
Yeah.
Holiday. That's crazy.
Hey,
That's
over under on how many fights next week?
I would
Fucking
say what
joint
we'll say
practice.
4 fights. 4 fights over under. I'm gonna say over.
Joint practice
What
uh,
game?
against the
Who's next
Patriots.
week?
They have joint practice with the Patriots.
Under. I say 3.
There's always fucking fights in those fucking joint practices, though.
Yeah, that's true. Remember them ones we had against the 49ers?
Yeah, the Rams too.
Over fans versus fans.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till that Niner game, bro. You think it's already crazy with it being on New Year's Day? Imagine it being Niners and Raiders on New Year's Day. Like, you know how many fights are gonna break down, bro. Like, just let's just keep it 100.
And
I
it's
don't
on
know.
a Sunday, bro. And it's like the day after fucking New Year's Eve in Vegas,
The
the
fights are
city
gonna
of
Man,
start from New
alcohol.
Year's Eve, bro. The fights are gonna start
I
from New
want. I
Year's
want to
Eve.
go.
Yeah.
I want to go, guys. Look. This is what I'm gonna say. Okay, if anybody needs a 21-year-old to go against a 20, anywhere from the ranges of 18 to 25 to take care of business, if it's a group fight, I am all for ears, and I will take a little bit of a payment, maybe a drink or two. Shout out to everybody though. Just kidding. I don't fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Raiders or Dodgers versus anyone. You already know Dodgers are on top. We're like 40 games in front of y'all.
Bro,
Just
Eric,
kidding.
I was just finna say, what you gonna do? Hit him with a pillow?
I'm a lover, not a fighter, man. I'm telling you. Going to that game. He said easy
Queen, you
killer. Look at
stupid.
Queen. She comes back on this shit. She comes back on this shit. Easy killer. But who's going to be at the Raiders and who's going to be the Raider? Wait, but who's going to be the Raider that's in the fight? So you're saying during the
During
game?
joint practices.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie. You know who looks like a motherfucker that would fight? Bam Olaseni looks like he's ready to throw down, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Him and fucking
Nate
who else?
Hobbs,
Nate Hobbs could probably. Trayvon Mullins gotten in altercations before if he's out there.
Abrams,
Abrams looks like a that boy's.
Abrams, a
Bro, don't
hottie.
nobody want to fight with Abram. They know that's a little firecracker.
We all know who the peacemakers are. Derek Carr's the peacemaker. Chandler Jones, Max Crosby,
What do you think
Josh
about?
Jacobs. Wait, I think Josh Jacobs might fight.
What do you think about Perman?
Devontae's a peacemaker. Darren Waller's a
Perriman?
peacemaker.
I think he might be. I think it depends, bro. I think it depends on what happens.
I think so too. I think he could be a beast out there though too. Cause that fucker's a fucking little
Hey,
bowling
hey,
pin. And shit.
hey, you're tripping, Queen. Throw his SpongeBob backpack at them. The fuck? Rocky Yasin is jacked. He fight. You know who also looks jacked? Pause. Alex Leatherwood. He could beat the shit out of somebody.
Hey, Rocket said. I guess he said he was like a state champion in wrestling and all that shit too.
Pyramid would turn into the Hulk. And he would also tell them right after he beats their ass and they're on the ground, he'll also tell them this shit.
Stay hydrated.
Man.
Yo, I'm glad the footage of the TC scrap didn't get leaked on media and all the YouTube. What is that? What is going on?
TC.
I don't know what that means. Anyways, on another note,
TC scrap.
Dodgers won. That's good. On another note, too, Sunday, everybody ready for some Raider football. You feel me? Everyone fighting. Fuck it, we're the Raiders. That was dry.
Tomorrow,
Fuck you, Terrence. You're dry.
Tomorrow there's
Riffo.
the UFC.
Oh yeah, the UFC fight night.
Who's fighting tomorrow?
Dominic Cruz against Chito Vera.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Renfro's
That's
going
gonna be
to
a
fuck
good
us.
fight. It's gonna be a good fight now. Let's supposed to be scrap. So it's gonna be a good one.
So now that I have more people here and it's towards the tail end of today's live, I'm gonna bring this back up just to overview it. Give me a second. Jack
Oh,
kind of said F Dodgers.
Oh, Jack.
Did anybody see that fucking Pena Nunez fight?
Yeah.
Hey, can you let me know who was right? Can somebody let me know who was right? Please tell me in the chat. Everybody said Juliana Pena is the real deal. She is the real deal. I'll give her the credit. But who was right? Who was right?
Bro, Amanda is the lioness, bro. Come on, man. You're not just gonna beat her
Hey,
like
you know
that.
what's
She's not
crazy
gonna come
though,
back.
dog? Like when you seen them after the fight though, like it didn't even look like Pena was hitting her that much, but her face looked fucked up.
You know what she messed up at? She
but not as bad as Pena's face.
Oh yeah, Pena had to get like emergency that plastic surgery because it was like a gash on her forehead.
Yeah. Pena got the power punch,
right
bro.
on the hairline.
Pena got the power punch. She got the submission, and that's why I told. And
she
the
looks
reason
like a fucking linebacker, dog. When she was at the
Yeah.
weigh-in, she looked like fucking Pena. Looked like a fucking linebacker and shit.
you know why Juliana?
I don't know. She looked like a linebacker I'd take down then. Shit.
Queen said, "I
No,
hope
but
Cruz
she's-
gets
what
his
I mean is,
ass
like,
beat."
She's jacked, dog. Like she's fucking, she's buff, dog. Fucking
Hey,
Amanda.
Who do you got tomorrow
hey,
fight?
Hey, Gabe. Queen says she hope Cruz gets his ass whooped.
I hope so too. I like Chito.
Yeah, I agree there.
I like Chito. Chito, that fool's badass, man. He's the
Amanda
only
is
Ecuadorian fighter.
Amanda's a man that's not fair. It is fair. Look at this is what I
Hey,
see.
Amanda
Look,
Amanda could probably beat up most men. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, she can. But look, let me tell you something about that fight, bro. It took me a while to really grasp on why she kept going to the ground when that's Juliana Pena's butter, the tea and all that stuff. It's because if you looked at after the fight, her eyes, like you can't see my eyes, but she was blinking a lot. Like she could hardly look. She knew that if she kept standing banging, she has to knock out Juliana Pena. And the fact that she kept getting up, she knew she couldn't knock her out. So she kept going to the ground, avoiding the punches from Juliana Pena. Because I think if it went one more round where she was just standing and banging, I think Amanda Nunez would have been practically TKO'd because of her eye.
I think
Yeah.
the reason why that too, like she did a lot of that. She didn't go to the ground to her because she knows going to the ground takes a lot of energy away, dog. And she needed to save herself for the fourth and fifth rounds. So like it's doing that type of shit. She knew her. She knows that Pena don't get tired. Pena's she's a cardio fucking queen, dog. You know what I mean? She can go for like 5-6 rounds if she can. And the history with Amanda is that she goes all out first couple rounds and she's tired. You know, that's why she's like, if you can take her into deep waters, it's you have a good chance. So I think
Did you
that's why
see?
she didn't go to the ground. She conserved energy for those fourth and fifth rounds, and she took her down. Was smart, dog. She had a great game plan. She fucked her up in the first 3 fucking rounds. Fourth and fifth rounds, she used her takedown. She would take her down and then score points, and then just she didn't let Pena pretty do anything. Even those little submissions, there were. I mean, there was one that was kind of close, but she was never really in any danger.
Yeah, he said that Paddy character, the one from England, from Liverpool.
He's pretty good,
Is he a
man.
good fighter? He is. Hey,
He's
the
pretty
hype is
good, man.
real. Hey, him
Patty
and
the
that's
Batty.
his girlfriend, right?
I don't know, but
Was
she's
that his
badass.
sister?
She's good too, dog.
Yeah, is
She's
that his
fucking
sister or
good.
his girlfriend?
She's they're stable mates. I know that they fight out of the same gym because they're both Irish
Okay.
and shit like that. So I know they fight out of the same gym. But like
Yeah.
she's good too. But Patty, that was pretty good, man. Patty the
Hey,
Batty.
I ain't gonna lie, I acted like I was in the corner, bro. I was like, Amanda Nunez, get the fuck up out there, bro. Cause Pena was getting her good. She almost got it locked in, bro. I was
Hey,
like,
Brandon
yo,
Moreno though. Brandon Moreno's fucking fight was clean, dog.
fuck yeah.
That body fucking shot. That shit was clean, dog. He fucking got that fool right in the fucking liver, dog. Like that fool couldn't do
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see UFC 280?
Oh, that's gonna be a
My
fucking
boy Oliveira, let's go, vamos.
hey.
Woo!
But also the opening up for that card is gonna be Sean O'Malley versus Peter Yan.
Oh yeah, that was finally. I know the last time Sean O'Malley fought, it was a
Hey,
bullshit
he's
fight.
stepping up
Yeah,
big time though. He's stepping
Yeah.
up to fight Peter Yan.
let's
Peter
go.
Yan's like the number 1, number 2 contender in that fucking division, dog.
He
So
wants to leave his mark. That's what it is. He wants to leave his mark.
if he could win, which I think is a very, very slim chance, because
Yeah.
Peter Yan's that dude's a fucking beast, dog. So I think if he could take Peter Yan out though, the only thing next for him is the championship.
Yeah. You know which one I'm scared of though, because everybody knows my 2 favorite fighters are Adesanya and Oliveira. Adesanya is gonna fight with the Brazilian Alex Pereira, bro.
Yeah.
That boy has a punch
At
like
that
a
card too, no?
what?
On 280 or 281?
281.
281.
Bro, he has a punch that if he catches you,
Hey, he's
You're
already
fucking
caught Adesanya. He's already beat Adesanya fucking twice
Yeah.
and won by knockout.
Oh shit.
I hope Adesanya can pull it out, bro. I think the only way Adesanya beats him is submission, bro. Or kick him in the head, bro. Just kick him.
Did you see though that that fool fucking weigh in yesterday? They're
Nah, I didn't get to see it.
They're supposed to fight out at 185, right? He weighted himself at his own gym, like he posted it up on Twitter. That for Alex Pereira, He weighs 232 pounds right now.
God damn.
He has to get down to 185, and I don't
Hey,
know,
there's no
man.
way he gets down, bro. He's
There's no way.
there's no way. If he gets down,
Unless he
bro, I
start.
wanna.
The only way he gets down that far is if he starts just
Let me see.
doing mounds of coke like Scarface.
Jesus,
Well,
SC. Go
I
ahead.
remember what's his name to get down to what it was 170. He was at 192 a week out. Fucking a week out, 22 pounds over, and he made weight.
That's
And
crazy.
fucking that was Jorge Masvidal to fight
Damn.
fucking Usman in Abu Dhabi. He
Yeah.
fucking those dudes can fucking, especially when they're like wrestlers and shit, like that type of shit. They lose all that water weight and they could lose
Oh,
15 pounds in a day, dog.
yeah. Look at who
Shit.
decided to join the party. The Figueroa bots. Somebody's using my code, man. Remember, SC
Sure.
Experience. Two honks. If they reach for the back pocket, just drive away. That's the slogan right there. Shout out to Jack Kennett. SC will take over one day. Proud to support the kid. Nobody as a Raider fan talks baseball, basketball too, Mike. Hey, I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah,
I
Brandon
appreciate
Moreno's
that.
the shit, man. Brandon Moreno is like my favorite UFC fighter.
That Derek Lewis fight was stopped early, but he was getting
He's
his
getting
ass, bro.
fucked up.
He was
Hey,
getting his ass
my
whooped.
my favorite UFC fighter is whooping everybody's ass, bro. My favorite UFC fighter don't even fight no more.
Fasting if done right. Who?
John Bones Jones.
He needs to fucking come back.
He need to come back for real.
Gabe needs to come back. What the fuck happened to him? What the fuck? It started loading. I was like, damn, Gabe needs to come back.
Nah, he needs to come
Hey, look
back,
at this.
dog. I mean, but that dude's just always been in his own fucking head, dog. Like he's the best. I think he's the best fighter ever.
For sure.
We'll start tomorrow. Okay.
Patrick Mahomes will start tomorrow. I'm telling you, everybody's
Who's they
putting out
playing?
their starters, bro. I
Who
don't
they
know who
playing?
but I don't know who it is.
I'll see
But
right now.
eat some cake, bro. You already know what it is. So let me get back to football real quick before we end it off here.
Yes, sir.
You guys hear Nate Diaz is coming back. Nate Diaz is gonna get his ass whooped. That's what I think. I know people are
last
big fans of
fight.
Nate Diaz, but I don't know, bro.
It's his last fight. They put him up against a killer, dog. I mean, they want to make an example out of him. Like it's fucked up, but I mean, he asked for the fight.
Yeah. So here, guys, just to review.
It's the Chiefs and Bears tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, that's why. So guys, just to remind you guys, we are playing the Vikings. These are some notable guys I want you to take a good look at when it comes to the Vikings that could bring us a lot. Yeah, I love Nate, but he's gonna lose that one. Yeah, I love Nate too, man. But shit, they set him up, bro. Fuck that. Fuck those people that set it up. Fucking.
Well, they know he wants to go to a different promotion. So like
Yeah.
they ain't trying to send him as a winner. You know what I mean? They're trying to send him up as like a loser. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this is why he's going. You know.
So I want you guys to pay attention real quick to KJ Osborne, the wide receiver. That's the number 3 receiver. Jalen Naylor from Michigan State, the rookie. Ed Ingram, the guard that we talked about before, LSU. Madison Alexander, the running back. Ty Chandler, the rookie from North Carolina. And Sean Manion and Kellen Mond. Kirk Cousins would have started, but he got COVID. And these are some clips while I talk about it. This is Jalen Naylor right here, man. He's got the separation. He's got the speed. They want in a receiver. And bringing him to the table tomorrow on Sunday. It's going to really test our cornerbacks. He also is part of the screen game, as you can see on your screen there. The guy will really test our corners, like I keep saying, man. And this is against the LSU, where they had really good corners over there. On top of that, Ty Chandler is probably a threat. You know, if he could escalate the same way he did in college, he is a power back / Kenyon Drake type of back. Look at that, that truck right there. And then look at his passing game, man. Great catch, great acceleration right here. He takes off, boom. Great block by that wide receiver, though. But great out there, right there. On the defensive side of the ball, our offensive line is going to get a big test. Cotton and everybody's going to get a big test there. With S.C Atamawo. How do you say it? Atamoa? Atamoa. 6'6" guy from Arizona, I think State. The guy is a dog. And he's a rookie. He's gonna start. Brian Asamoah, the guy that we were raving about, a lot of us, from Oklahoma, a man coverage beast, a blitzing specialist, tackling machine right there, is gonna really elevate their run defense there. So hopefully this is a good test to our run game. Caleb Evans, another cornerback rookie, really good, tall, physical. Andrew Booth Jr., a man coverage specialist, tackling specialist from Clemson, gets to start there as well. Lewis Sign, free safety from Georgia, is another one I want you to keep an eye on. And Chandon Sullivan, I think, will start their nickel cornerback right there, their slot person right there that will most likely go against our slot guys. This is Brian Asamoah's tape right here, as you can see on your screen right here. He is a blitzing tackle for loss guy. He could really get to our run game if it's not blocked right. So that's something to keep a lookout for Brian Asamoah right there. Great vision, great awareness. And then you got Andrew Booth here, of course. Um, Tackling machine right there, great tackle. Then you'll see right now the interception when he could get physical with the wide receiver that is probably 2 inches, 3 inches above him. And then last but not least, you got Lewis Sign, the free safety, a good guy at coverage and tackling machine. I wanted to just go quick so I could just review it. Salute to Raiders down under, man. Ozzy, what's good, brother? If you can't hit that like button for me, I'm most excited to see that O line and D line in the next game, and they will be tested. I promise you that. I 100% promise you that. So, before we end it off, give me your official. I know we heard the score prediction earlier, but again, that we got more people in here. What is your official score prediction? And two guys that will look good on Sunday, and two guys that will most likely probably be cut on that Tuesday. Go ahead.
16-31 Raiders.
Woo! Okay.
Leatherwood, and Zeus
Mhm.
looking good, and I want to see more of. Two guys that'll be gone.
Damn.
Stoner. I'm going Dylan Stoner. I think saying Dylan Stoner and Britton Brown is just too easy. I'm gonna say Nick Mullins as well. We're keeping Tyron Johnson. He's not going nowhere because that intangible that he has, that speed, is like not easily replaceable.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But 16-31 Raiders with Zeus and Leatherwood and having big games, standout games.
Shout out
in
to
my
East Coast
opinion.
Gridiron. What's good, brother? Good to see you. Gabe, what you think? Two people good and then two people bad.
Two
And score
people
prediction.
that I think that I want to see that I think are gonna do good for sure. I think Coots, and I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go. Dylan Parham.
Okay.
Dylan Parham's gonna show up, and
Nice,
then
nice.
I think two guys that are gonna get cut. Fuck, dog. Shit. It's fucking hard, bro. Because I mean, I would say it's too early for that fool to get cut. 'Cause I think Kenyon Drake's gonna get cut, but not this week for sure. And I think like maybe Stoner, and I would say Stoner. I'll agree with there. And then I think one of the offensive linemen, like maybe like a fuck dog, like a Jordan Meredith. That's what I'm looking at right now. That's I haven't heard shit from that dude. Maybe him.
Shout out to Chad. For sure, for sure.
Oh, and then
What's your score prediction here?
score prediction, I'll go 28.
Okay.
I'll just say garbage point. I'll say 28-17.
Okay.
Raiders.
Oh, for sure. Shout out to Chad. If you can't hit that like button for me, think Amik and Zeus will look good. Stoner and some guys I forgot about will get cut. Okay, for sure. Get 21 to Palomalo. Hopefully, if he could stand out, right? You think Amik will get cut? Okay. Okay, we'll see what he can do on
Get
Sunday.
cut?
We'll see what happens on Sunday right there to see if he could produce or it's just hype, right? For me, hopefully I could continue the streak at least being a little bit right because I was 7 total points off last week. Missed it by 6 points on one side and 1 point on the other. But I'm gonna say the score is gonna be. I'm gonna say 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 14. I think
Bro, I
31,
said
14.
31-16. Look at you.
Yeah, 31, 14, boy. Yeah, 2 touchdowns on us, and that's about it. And it's gonna, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a blowout though. Fuck. You know what?
I don't
I'm
even
gonna go
think they're gonna get 2
31. I'm gonna go
touchdowns.
31-21. 31-21. That's the score prediction. 31-21. I'm gonna go
I don't
31-21.
even think
10
they're gonna
points.
get 2 touchdowns. I say a touchdown and 3 field goals.
And I'm gonna go with two positives. Two positives that I think are gonna look good is Dylan. Oh, you already said Dylan Parker. I'm gonna go with Alex Leatherwood, and I'm gonna go with who looked good on that secondary. I'm gonna say fuck it. Isaiah Palomar has himself a game this week. You know, fuck it. He'll look good. I'm gonna say that because that hasn't been said. You guys practically said everybody I was gonna say. I was gonna say Dylan Parham, and then I was gonna say Neil Farrell. Fuck it. Neil Farrell Jr. is gonna have himself a day. I'm gonna go with Neil Farrell.
Okay.
And
I'll
then
go Matthew Butler too. I'll go
Okay.
Matthew Butler
Yep.
too.
You know what? Put Vernon Butler in that topic too. Fuck it. Vernon Butler in there too. And this running back room, Amir Abdullah probably is gonna have himself a heck of a game. And we're gonna see this week Amik Robertson. Is the hype real or is it not? We will see until Sunday, y'all. So I will be back Sunday. Maybe you'll see the guys on the panel there. We'll see what happens. Maybe you'll see other people pull up. You never know. Thank you so much for joining me throughout the whole stream. You guys were here, man, active. I greatly appreciate it. Michael says 9-6 Raiders. Joseph Soto says 17-9 Raiders. Joel E says 26-17. Okay. We really need Matthew Butler and Neil Farrell to take shape. That is facts, Van City, and that's what's going to happen this week. So, guys, on that note, go subscribe to Raider Gabe 420 Show. It's in the link right there. Terrence dropped it. And Westside Sports Radio. This way. Go subscribe to him too. Phoenix Raiders, shout out to you, brother. 30-10 for him and Amik Garbage. There you go. So, guys, on behalf of me and my Panama, blessings to all of you guys and your families, man. Hopefully everybody had a fun time with us, man. Hopefully everybody had an amazing day. Hopefully it wasn't boring for you guys. And by the looks of it, it wasn't boring because you guys were here and you guys were active, man. And I always want to try to put on a good show. So, guys, stay tuned for more film breakdowns and other things that are going to come to the show. And stay tuned for something else that I have cooking up as well. So, guys, on that note, again, blessings, positive vibes heading your guys' way. Remember, tough times never last, but tough people do. And you guys are awesome, tough people, man. And remember to always stay
hydrated.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace out.
The next one begins. My babe, you know me. And you knew me back then. And you know how it goes when I see you again. You know I'm making my way to your ends. And you know I need you to be there for me. You a little post-so baby.